Right, I'm assuming things look and sound okay. If that's the case, we can get this underway once more. I saw that we had a 10th bingo. Oh well, at least the bingo is still fun to do, says Ishmael, through the tears streaming down his face, knowing that he will never, ever be a very important person. Swamp fight, are we visiting the memorial? Actually, I will do my best to never visit the swamp again. We were there last session, and guess what? We got ambushed there again. I think we've been ambushed here 4 times now. Once by goblins, again by goblins, again by orcs, and again by the undead. I think I'm just never taking this path again. You slow down, it's horrible terrain to fight in. We should just go around. It's not too much extra difficulty to just go around. We can even take the road as far as New Farn, and then cross these hills. So if I need to go this way, I should probably click New Farn, and then just click through here and then to my destination, because sod the swamps, and sod gobbos. Okay, never mind all my moaning about goblins and swamps. Where are we at? Well, it took a very long uphill struggle, after a lot of failed and quit contracts, but we are finally a professional, and we finally get noble contracts, which means I can finally spend a reasonable amount of time around here, which is more where I want to be. Means we'll be able to do business in these 3 places, which have previously been shunning me due to my inability to take noble contracts, meaning we could only really go to Wunderstadt for nearby contracts around here. I want to continue to raid the green people, who I hate. I really hope I can catch one of their supply caravans at some point. I'd love to beat up their soldiers and get their equipment. On top of that, it's nice being close to the sand people as well, because I like their equipment and I want some of it. However, where we are right now, we are still beaten up. Can't remember what from, and where Sigmar is exhausted. Hey, why did you get a title? No titles until you're level 7. The Broken is hardly a title. Not even you, Imperative Greg. You're just Greg for now. Yes, I think I want to rest up some of these injuries before I take on that Barbarian camp. We'll get that, we'll get our meager pay for it. Make sure everything that needs to be repaired is being repaired. The bros altogether look okay, or as okay can be. I think I'm going to move Sarcophagus closer to the center so he can do some better reaping with that War Scythe. I do love that War Scythe. Looking at it compared to a Billhook, Billhook certainly does a whole lot better against armor and even caps out on higher damage, but it's that 3 target hit that you do with Reap that just makes it come alive in my books. At least Barbarian weapons sell alright. Yeah, Barbarians are fine and fun enough to fight, although I'm not so sure about taking on Chosen. In fact, if we go over here and it says some Barbarian Chosen, I'm just out of there. Sod the contracts. That's what we had over here, right? It says it's unknown garrison, but we already scouted it, and it's... I forget if it was some or many, but there were Chosen over there, and I'm quite certain Chosen would simply destroy me. I don't have a lot of experience fighting Barbarian Chosen. Probably going to stay that way for a wee while. Wow, the injuries have all just healed up already. Let's go and take on this Barbarian scum. Expecting nobles to deal with bloody peasants, the nerve. Yeah, well, starting as peasant militia, you have less standing renown at the very start, don't you? I think it's negative 100. So it's more of an uphill climb. That's 4 more contracts to do. And when you keep failing or betraying or dropping contracts like I do, you run into those problems. Are we okay for our Barbarian scum? I think so. Taking a few tips that I got after watching Andarius. Andarius picked up my save and he did that fight that I backed away from, where there were... Oh, where was it? I think it was Raiders and the Green People's army over here. And I shied away. I thought, oh no, we're going to face losses here. But Andarius did it on stream, 1 shot, no losses. It was very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Ready to attack. Just give the word. Thralls and Reavers? Surely that'll be fine. Fine enough to autopilot? That I'm not so sure about. These settings always turn themselves off whenever I redo the game. It's most peculiar. Yeah, if they come through here, they're in for a very bad time. Or they could always throw stuff at us from behind, couldn't they? I'm unsure, but I know that they have the better initiative, so let's see what they choose to do. Coming straight for me. Ah, they're getting their javelins, they're getting their throwy things out. Not happy to see that, and unfortunately they've got him blocked my way of getting close to the throwy guys, at least as close as I would like to be. See if I can mulch this guy and then get over, because I don't want to have throwing guys at me. Then again, that big skull on a stick from that reaver could also prove to be problematic. All of these could be. Doesn't matter though, you can surely... Oh wow. Yeah, terrible shot chance due to nighttime. I don't think I want to take a shot that's that unlikely to hit. Probably better to move you up and get a better one. Ah, take the shot for nothing. Ah, see, there we go, Attle win. You've got win in your name. How about you, Golden Deer? You've not been too bad on the shots either. But that was an exception. An exceptional miss. Lieutenant Surge does not have specialty in polearm, so he can't move to and attack, which is always quite sad to see. But he should probably move to anyway. Yeah, get into a position to do something next time. Greg, however, does have specialty. He can move in and shank our Barbarian Reaver friend. Not yet, though. I want to get the surrounding bonus from moving the front line in. On this side, I can get there and probably just shank that thrall, which is also fine, but not just yet. Stonex is going to move in here. Martin Lackey's going to get in and start doing things to that thrall. True Cult will come in as well. Probably a good idea to move into position and then attack, so we get as much surround bonus as possible. That's my way of understanding it. Go for the bonk. I do like to bonk. And he doesn't mind getting bonked. Does TBW mind going all the way over here? He probably does, quite a lot. I don't like the idea of them getting 2 shots on him. Maybe just get over here and get that shield up. Alright, we're kind of in position here, True Cult. What do we think? I could bonk him, but I just want to kill him if I can, so... Alright, failed to kill him, that's also fine. Sarcophagus, get over here and give him the shanks. God, I love the shanks. Right, this guy's got to get the bonk. I do not want to see any of that coming my way. He does get the bonk. God, I love the bonk. That's what I'm talking about. That way Dark Lord Bane can get in here, and our throwing axe friend will not be throwing any axes. I do worry a bit about that big bonk coming my way, though, so get that shield wall up. Not beating any of that. Why do people come in and just try to type a command for no reason? Well, it's a norm in Twitch. It's hard to hold it against them. Don't want it to be my norm, though. But that's fine. I can run this place mostly as I want. Alright, get those hits in. Oh, that guy is dead to rights. How about you? Do you feel dead to rights? Maybe I should take on that Reaver, since he's the one that's going with the big bonk. I'm more likely to hit this useless guy over here. And if I kill him, that'll surely do some follow-up damage. The thing is, this guy is bonked, so he's not going to do anything. In a situation like this, chat, who's the better one to go for? The bigger threat, or the guy who's more likely to cause some morale issues? My head says the bigger threat. Because this guy, even if he does get out of next turn, bonked, and then does other things, what's he going to do with his fractured ribs? Nothing, that's what. Kill the morale issues. I don't know which one I'm meant to take out of that. Martin Lackey's going to get his shield wall up just to make Dark Lord Bane's shield wall better, since I do not want him eating any of what's coming his way here. Seems reasonable enough. And Jaguar, put an end to the Reaver. Splendid. And that leaves Crazy Dave. How crazy does Dave feel? crazy enough to move on in and say hi to the Barbarian Reaver, he feels exactly that crazy. Gosh, my feelings for Crazy Dave are difficult to put into words, but not impossible. These joke enemies! Except they did kill Bane's shield. That just means Bane does double gripping attacks. Get out of here, Thrall. He's almost out of here. You can see why this was a pretty low-value contract. 8% chance to hit. That's not even worth the shot. Just get into a better position for making the shot later. 5%. See, that's considerably better. Yeah, there we go. Do some morale damage if nothing else on Messiah. And then Stone X, bonk, bonk. God, I love the bonk. I like to imagine a front row that is nothing but bonks. I doubt it'll happen, but I want it to happen. Why no initiative builds? Initiative builds. Oh man. I think you're asking for things that I'm not able to supply with my poor pissants. Nice bonk as ever there, TBW. Can I reap with you? 1, 2. No, because I can't reach you, so the reaping is not on offer. Regrettable, but I'll take the damage where I can. This choke point's actually working against me. I have the numbers and I'm not putting them to good use. In that case, just get moving on in, do the morale damage, put an end to this guy. I don't want any of what that big lopper has to offer. Got a few things I don't want to be seeing around here. Like a dead Crazy Dave. Keep that shield up, Dave. Although, if I get the bonk... Okay, well, never mind, I don't get the bonk. If I had gotten the bonk, it would have been a non-issue. Give him a little poke, Dave. Hope that guy doesn't end up being a problem. Oh, yeah, of course, Undead Nightmares. Undead Nightmares. Welcome back, Barbarian Reaver Zombie. Looks like he's not got anything equipped, but that's goodbye equipment. Gosh, I can see why so many people hate the Undead Nightmare. Just goodbye equipment left and right. Kind of hard to tell that they're the undead. They just look like normal, don't they? Well, I think they look like normal. Alright, let's put an end to this nonsense. Is that me putting an end to you? You're less of a threat than this Reaver. This Reaver that refuses to take any hits. Really refuses to take any hits. Keep on moving in, though. It's no big threat. Just give him the bonk. Take him out. Take him out. Finally. Moving on in. Lupin is very close to dead. Does Lupin mean anything to me? He's a level 5 cripple with club feet. So, no, not exactly. But he just broke his leg there and he does not want to be here anymore. I understand your frustration. You're a little too far for me to toot as well. What's a man to do in this situation? Can't rotate him out or anything to that extent, so I'll just have to poke this guy and hope that he flees, which he does. Lupin might yet live. Might. You know, anything's possible. The zombie should have pretty low initiative to act, but... oh gosh, it's better than us. Okay, I think it's goodbye Lupin then. Shot for nothing. How about another shot for nothing? Golden Deer can get here and take a shot on you. Whoa, Lupin lives today. So I understand that my build is not what many people are referring to as meta-ready, but the more I keep hearing that, the more I get disgusted with the very idea of it. Why do we need things to be meta? Don't get my fun Crazy Dave times if I don't hire cripples. And I want my fun Crazy Dave times. Out of here. This should be game, set, and match. Just take him down. Huh. Thought you didn't care much about Battle Brothers combat, or am I remembering wrong? You're remembering very correctly there, Darple. I find that the tedium of the combat sets in this game pretty hard, and after 20 hours of playing this game for the first time, I was so done with it. It took a long time for me to warm back up to it, and I have re-warmed to it. But a big help is the AI mod. I have a button that I can switch, and that makes my bros AI controlled. They're pretty terrible at it, but if they've got good equipment, they'll definitely be able to mow down a bunch of peasants or low-level bandits. And the better they get and the better their equipment, the more confident I can feel about pressing that button to either clean up or wipe out higher-level enemies. Crude javelins. I don't want crude, I want heavy javelins, but I'll still take it. I could have pressed it there, but with the Undead Nightmare, I'm really not keen on doing that because new zombies can pop up to make things a little more difficult. What have we here? True Cult beckons over. One of the tents, a barbarian nursing. We chased the savage. That's his family. You did this. You didn't have to. Finish me. Alright. We'll leave no one alive. After all, we did kill his family. Then again, I'm under the impression that Barbarian is a pretty good background. Let's bring the man in. Welcome to Punished Chat. I'll always be with you, all the way. How all the way is all the way? Well, he's got some pretty nasty stars. Stars in range skill, which I don't really want. Stars in range defense, which is a dump stat, surely. It doesn't look very good. How do you compare to what we got? High rolled on hit points. Okay, initiative. So resolve. Actually, that's very good initiative. Lowest rolled the melee skill. Wow. Pretty good starting melee skill, even with a bad roll. Certainly better than what my kind of bros bring to the table, isn't it? I think he should be a backliner with a nice pokey weapon, if nothing else, to get him readied up for the front row. Give him some fatigue, some melee defense, and hope that I roll well on them. But what's with this gimp outfit? Take that off. Not looking for that. I will give you ka-ching and ka-ching for now. And, you know, someday you'll be on the back row, so... or someday you'll be on the roster. Take some javelins with you. Maybe take some axes as well. Not that much on your fatigue. And I don't have any good poking weapons for you currently. Could give you a whip. But no. Who wants to be our barbarian chap, by the way? Not taking in any Parisa Turdamans. That sounds like a name that was added on the names list, but I do not recognize it very well. Oh, he's got 4 levels, points out Baron now. That's a good point. We can actually get something on you. I'm feeling like Barbarian, says Baron. Barbarian. In you go. Of course, if anybody's won the bingo, well, one of our first 5 winners, they can get free dibs on characters, but Barbarian has already called here. Okay, some sad-looking level ups. Get that melee defense in. Keep that fatigue up, because I do see you as eventually being on the front lines. Well, maybe. The stars aren't great, are they? If you're going to be in the front line, I don't want you dying, but maybe we should just take the range defense since it's there. Okay, and... sad. I guess that'll do. What kind of perks am I willing to give you? Should we give you gift student in the hopes that we keep you around for a long time? I think we shall. Get a Colossus going for you as well. And with a view to having you in the front line, maybe I should take Shield Expert. I do like my frontliners to be good with their shields. I just don't like them taking hits. If it were me, I would make this bro a throwing weapon specialist with a polearm on the back pocket. Throwing weapon specialist. I don't think I'm going to be going with that ranged skill stuff. Sorry, Baron, you'll be eating the front line. Maybe I will give you that shield expert. Where's the Tondala expert perk? Yeah, there you go. Which means you probably don't need to spend any real time in the back row, do you? I could just give you your shield, and I can give you a nice hefty shield with that good fatigue of yours, and then give you your bonk weapon, and then you're a good replacement for some people that are dying on the frontier, like Lupin. Comparing you to Lupin, you're already just so much better. Well, who would have thought better than a cripple? I think running the numbers, the average value of a cripple was something like 100 points worse than, well, not a cripple. TBW, level 7! I said people that reach level 7 can have titles. If TBW wants a title, it's all his. What are these sad level ups, though? I guess I'll give you +2 on melee defense. I think that'll have to do. It's not very good, though. Ooh, Battle Forged at long last. Yeah, it's got to be Battle Forged, and just like that, he's only going to take 85% of any damage. Curiously, if his armor takes damage during the fight, does that damage reduction go down during the fight? Probably, right? His armor gets mulched and then he takes more damage. The Brazilian. No, it's up to TBW to choose it, not me. Anyway, we got the job done. That was a very easy contract. Go figure, it was only worth 470. Is there a list of bingo events that have happened? I don't see a pinned comment. Huh, the pinned comment went away. Can I still get back to it? Yeah, okay, right. It defaults to going away in 20 minutes. There we go. Should be pinned now. What have we here? Some barbarians seeking revenge, a few thralls, and many reavers. Yeah, we're only a little beaten up, right? Well, Jaguar's certainly beaten up. Why don't Cleopatra take your space then? Well, never work for free. I am, as ever, desperate for money after all. TBW the Swampaverse! Okay, this trade route's no longer a problem. I'll buy up that wood for a little bit of extra money. Nice cheap medical supplies. I like cheap meds, but I tend to rob medical supplies quite often, right? So I'll leave that be. Otherwise, make sure that anything worth repairing is being repaired and anything not worth repairing gets sold. It's a shame that on this screen it doesn't show what you're actively repairing. It would make it easier to know what I'm meant to sell and what I'm not meant to sell. That thing's just busted. Get out of here. I could fix it, but I won't. And Jake doesn't do two-handed weapons. Actually, the sell price isn't that good around here, so why bother? Yeah, why bother indeed. You got another job for me, though. A noble contract. Our first one, assuming we take it. Ah! To here and back again. Kill anything that thinks it owns the roads and doesn't carry the Ammon name. Well, I have some barbarians right here. Like I said, never fight for free. You'll get 51 crowns per head. For 35 heads at most. That's not bad, but I'd like more per head, please. But I think he takes it out of this. Anyway, more per head, please. Who do you think you are? Alright, alright. Never fight for free. How about the bros here, though? I really want a thief. Thief is good in events. I don't know if... Nah, sod these guys. I can take in better bros when some of them are dead. Crazy Dave's still kicking. Amazing. He is pretty amazing. I threw him into the front line. He easily blocked. Where is Crazy Dave? Ah, we're looking right at him. He blocked like a champ, even though he just doesn't do much damage. I still have him with a spear because he can't hit to save his life. So he's really just there to tank blows, and even at that he's not very good. Almost all of that melee defense is just from that shield. Someday, Crazy Dave, you're going to die. I remember TBW complaining about his Nomad reinforced helmet. He said something like, it looks cool, but it's not up to standard. I think I'll give him the crude metal helmet. It'll give him another 20 on the head. Oh, right, this one's already fixed. There we go. It just looks so much less fantastic like that, though. What a waste. But TBW's wishes, we're here to make them come true. Alright, never fight for free. And this ain't free. Oh no, his death is almost certainly going to be horrifically underwhelming. These guys are going to charge in, and I'm going to counter-charge them. No good reason not to that I can see. I guess that's the advantage with fighting barbarians. They're kind of like nachos, they just keep coming your way. And since they're here, I understand you get the bonus on morale if you're the one to charge into them, but it works the other way around as well. They got some ranged bros, which aren't really a threat. You're the bigger threat. But if that's the case, then I should be going for the Reaver, because these guys are going to waste their time switching weapons. That thing I hate. That spear there auto-gimps a shield, so no thank you. Alright, Kapew, terrific miss. How do you manage it? You're going to go here and here, all is well. How about another terrific miss? What are you guys made of? Crazy Dave, are you going to go there single-handedly? Just go there and get your shield up? Yeah, that's pretty much what Crazy Dave does. What does Cleopatra do other than stand around looking pathetic? I'm not just looking. Go TBW. It's my cleaving opportunity, by the way. This is an amazing place to cleave from for Sarcophagus. So I will endeavour to do that. Get our bonk on. Yeah, although that thing should probably be bonked more. Or not bonked at all. Engage. Up or down, up or down. Where do you feel? Probably down. Right. I'll let Dark Lord Bane move in before I do the cleave, because I imagine the cleave has a better chance of hitting the more these guys are surrounded. And you can just get poking from here. Or you could toot to maybe make Cleopatra less unhappy, but I don't think that's worth it. Wow, okay, well, not looking good for landing hits whatsoever. And of course I didn't give you your shield. The mistake I ever make. Holy crivens, are we going to hit at least once here? It's looking like no. There we go. I can finally hit a poor surrounded individual. Don't get too comfortable. Maybe just go for some morale damage, or better yet, bonk the Reaver. Don't want any of that coming my way. And Imperative Greg. Okay, never mind then. I was wondering where's my cleave, but the cleave's just coming in last. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Only took one of them out and barely did anything. Always a shame. Easy now. You got win in the name, Applewin. That didn't look like winning. Oh god. You can see why people rave on that mace thing there. Just did Stone X right in. Passed the shield onto the head, almost killed him. But almost isn't killing. Keep it up, Crazy Dave. That double in there. Come on now, archers. I'm not here to be entirely let down. What's going on with you, Cleopatra? Cleopatra's enjoying pierced arm muscles, so that's gimping our ability to hit here. But not entirely. Right, what are you to do, Stone Axe? You can't raise your shield, you're just there to die horribly, it seems. Because with that dazed... damage, fatigue, initiative... Oh, so it doesn't affect your ability to block. So you might still dodge that next incoming thing, or block it with a shield at least. Maybe. Maybe. I was hoping to bring you in some backup. That doesn't seem to be happening. Keep the bonk going there, TBW. I do like the bonk. How about the reaving? That's a bit better. Good job, Sarcophagus. This is why I need you to have at least some... some fatigue. Try toot to try and keep Stone Axe alive, or kill you to try and do morale damage. Okay, well, I tried for the damage, didn't happen. Probably good night, Stone Axe then. That's okay, we already found a replacement. Our very own Barbarian. Come on, Atolwyn. Stop eating those axes. Stone Axe. Wow. Stone Axe defying reality by continuing to live. Alright, this battle is over. Very over. This game's so good at making contacts feel good. Barbarian. Gonna take on that Reaver immediately. Got plenty of room for Cleopatra and TBW to engage this guy, so yeah, go and give that guy the spooks. Martin Lackey, please save our friend. Is that behead? Decapitate. That's not where I gave you a cleaver, but I clearly did. Decapitate means it's gonna run into that head armor, so I probably don't want to go for that. There we go. Running away like the coward they are. As for you, no more throwing axes at my main man, please. God, I love the bonk. Oh, that's blocked. Take it anyway. Hopefully Greg moves up and then you can also move up and then we double shank that guy. He's the main problem at the moment. Insofar as we have problems. Hold on, is that a cleave? That is a cleave! It doesn't stop feeling good. Get over there, keep everybody nice and happy. Nice attempt at revenge, but it failed. Confidence is a big thing as well in this game. Confidence of the bros, but also confidence of the player. If I had more confidence in my bros, I could have been a lot better off by taking that fight with the noble troops. Alright, oh nice. Oh, very nice. And this is why I like the AI button. Hit that button and stop caring about the fight. No need to give all these little commands. Although they will shoot each other. That would cost me a couple of tools and a couple of days of healing for... Who got shot there anyway? We still don't have death by friendly fire, but that's exactly how it can happen easily. Nice. Sort that out, repair anything worth our time. Looking forward to someday having enough reputation to get myself this other seat. I'll be taking the Scavenger. And then next, I believe I'll be taking the Recruiter, and then the last one, I don't know what. Though I'd love to upgrade my donkey at some point. Up to Halheim. We've already done one of the parts of our Noble cause here. 15 brigands. If I didn't just get messed up. Well, nobody really got messed up other than Bane, and Bane should have been carrying a shield. So shame on you. I think we could go for it, although... Where's Stone Axe? There's Stone Axe, right. Stone Axe was absolutely messed up. I could just take you off, or I could shove Jaguar in your place. Brigand leader, some raiders, some marksmen. I'd rather be a bit more... Oh, Christ, they're coming for me! That's what I get for speeding up a bit too much. Yeah, I'm still a bit messed up here. That means they're confident in taking me on. That's not ideal. I think you're hitting a critical mass where you can keep going around some spare armor for repairs to keep fights going. Yeah, I probably should have, so that people like Athelwyn won't be sitting there with a bit of knackered armor. But the blacksmiths should surely improve such things. Alright, if they have marksmen, they're unlikely to come on in, so I should probably just advance forward. Hey, Barbarian, how do you feel out there? Probably pretty good, right? They have the high ground, which is a touch disgusting. Which one is the leader? Watching out for the guys with flails. So there's the flail guy. None of these guys look equipped enough to be the leader. So the leader's probably right behind them. Baron, what do your eyes tell you? Nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Well, there are all their marksmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 more probably down here then. Not thrilled about Bane's current situation, actually. Get that shield up. Ah. Ever mention how much I don't like that javelin thing? I think Bane's one of our better guys, so having him out there in the front getting caned isn't great. Yeah, I paid good money for a militiaman. A fearless, impatient militiaman. That's not great. This whole fight's not great. Watch out for the javelin, bro. Yeah, there's a javelin, bro, right there. Any particular threats around here? Well, threats that I want to be taken care of currently. Just take the best shot you have, even if it's not very good. Spy flail. Okay, that's potentially good, the way that they're moving on in here. There's the leader right there, the Raiding Lord. Don't like the fact that they've got Athelwyn in melee already. Go Martin Lackey. Why does he call himself Martin Lackey? Is he a lackey? How does that even work? Alright, 2BW, you need to go in and save poor Athelwyn before he gets bonk. Actually, all you've got is a bonk stick. Pathetic thug. Should I move TBW front and center? I don't know about that. I don't like the fact that you're holding the high ground there. Makes me want to flank around. Get in and get smacking. That's what you do best, TBW, I assume. And Cleopatra, I don't really like you. Oh, nice. Immediately doing horrible things to this thug. No point focusing you down then, I imagine. Just do some damage elsewhere. Imperative Greg. Splendid, man. It's a nice thing about brigands. They are not good with morale. Well, nice for me at least. Get further moving in, you can't yet do more. I don't know if these guys will move in and attack me or not. They've already started moving in. I just wish I knew a bit more about the AI. Sarcophagus. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Protect that backline. Use your bare bodies if you must. Crazy Dave, take the high ground. Give me a good overview of the situation. And the Age of Sigmar. It's not really space for you here because TBW is taking it up, although he is taking it up for all the right reasons. Let's just make sure everybody's getting for the company boost. What about you, Barbarian? You gonna move over with Crazy Dave the Broken? Sure you do. I want to put you down here, though. Or do I? Advancing further is surely better. Let the momentum be on my side. They don't seem keen on coming my way. It's alright, they'll see logic eventually. Advance a little further. Make them feel fear. Could engage you right there. I do not like those javelins coming my way. But whoever does. Whoever does. Oh gosh. Doing a good job shooting my back row though. Where'd these marksmen learn how to shoot? Alright Greg, put an end to this. Make everybody nice and confident, as they should be, and more importantly, let Athelwyn reload, so Athelwyn can return a favour or two. And Golden Deer, would you like to do much and such the same? Yes, you would. Alright, so there's the raiding lord right there. Might be a clever idea to see him and think, ooh, I should shank him for armour, but as I say and say often, I really do not enjoy the knife meta, so I don't think I'll be engaging in it. That said though, he has a problem and he's right there. I could surround him and just start beating him up, then all these guys are going to hit me whilst I attempt to do so. So what should I focus on? Maybe we should just have him engaged with one guy, like True Colt. How do you feel about taking him on, True Colt? Pretty good melee defense, so if you just stay there with your shield up, I'm pretty sure the Raiding Lord will not be able to hurt you. So these guys are going to move in and engage right here. Yes, you need to die first. Surge will take the shot, but only after Martin Lackey moves in. Ditto for Omnissiah. So I want the harassment bonus on you. You know, I've never dragged anybody down off of a high ledge before. Does Hook really have any utility? Maybe if you have a Goblin Raider on a very high area. I just don't know. You won't take a shot yet. Wait for these other guys to make theirs, because you might advance on further and say hi to those other fine folk. You, get out of here. Wow. You got 9 lives or something? Get down. Oh, well that changes things slightly. But only slightly. Cleopatra, get in on the high ground, because I don't care about you or your miserable life. Barbarian, also get in. Okay, well, thanks for the free boost there. Get off. A little incentive for anybody other than True Cult to engage with this guy. He should just be blocked, locked, and then shanked. So TBW, work around on those flanks. You just keep your shield wall up. Maybe give him a bonk. That'd be... Oh yeah, no way. Save your energy. Save your energy. Let more important people do the work. If we can. That's where a long axe would come in handy. Just destroy that buckler of his. Also buckler, but whatever it is. Regular shield. Bane is just busy being in the way there, sadly. May the Age of Sigmar continue. Very clever. Very clever indeed. Almost too clever. Ah. Thought I could knock you back and then move in to spook some more guys. Long axe in general is very powerful compared to even the bill hooks. Oh, but I love bill hooks. I don't want to admit that they're not the best. Oh god, right. BF Mikey, you are getting out of there. You have lived through too much to die here. Nice. Too much to die here. Go TBW, take the high ground and show them what you're made of, especially that guy with the big flail. Do not want him doing anything. Well, nothing I didn't agree to, at least. Go Greg. Tear apart that armor that we want. I think I might even move on Messiah in here, because I'm more interested in killing you. The morale hit I deem very worth it. Bane surely not feeling very good. Could get in here for more surround penalty on you and also bring up your shield. Oh no, your shield was busted. Might be better just for you and Mikey to retire, not risk further damage. What are you thinking there? Not much chance of doing anything really, Cleopatra. Just take the shield wall up. And let's just mulch our way through this back line. Mulch, mulch, mulch. We're in some nice mail there. Just keep it held high, True Cult. No need to do more. Other people will deal the damage. You be the distraction. You know, I really thought Brigand Raider would be a bit more threatening. Get out of there. I'm not here to lose you, Mikey. I do care about my bros. What is Mikey, anyway? They've been doing astonishingly well, and they are just your everyday Tayteller. I don't see exactly what their starting roles were, but I don't think it's anything that impressive if this is what we've gotten at level 6. Bane could be put back on his busted shield. Put back on his busted shield. He could probably go and pick up another shield, but I'm not too worried about that. Right, you there, you need to go. Hold nicely, Jaguar. That's my lot, is it? Unless I want to poke people with Cleopatra. Poking you is probably not a bad idea. I do need you dead. Bonking you? No, just hold the line. He doesn't seem to be able to do anything of import. Paltry arrows. Shield wall feels good to do. It always feels bad to keep missing with it. Or due to it. Yeah, just stay back, lads. Oh, beheading feels so good. At least I know that guy won't be getting back up. Are we sure that's not the leader? It's doing a better job. There we go, that back line is just smoked. Including you. Really nice helmet on that lad. Right, you must not be allowed to escape, none of you. So, Barbarian's turn is already done. I will move I'll move Crazy Dave here. Start shanking our friend. Mikey, stay back. I don't think there's any real risk to you, but let's not even entertain fake risks. You don't have the energy to keep that shield wall up. I guess that's okay. This guy is a potential fairly big problem. Big enough that I want Greg in a position to deal with it. Nice. Less nice. How is this guy who's breaking and on the lower area hurting you, Jaguar? Shouldn't be happening. Yeah, you're just toast. That guy continues to hold though. Finally. Getting the hits in we long deserve. What? Oh, he's got 9 lives! Aha, but he's too exhausted to do anything, so far from my problem currently. That guy could still run away, and I don't want him to. Get out of my way. Yeah, good idea, Crazy Dave. Just get right in everybody's face. The man who is too crazy to die. God's sake, die! It's so nice seeing enemies attempt to flee. Oh, whoa, God, how does he do that? I've cut his arm sinew, I've pierced his muscles, and he still is succeeding in fleeing. That is unacceptable. He must not be allowed to flee. TBW might be unleashing the dog at this rate. Even though he's got people to cudgel to death. Crazy Dave could move down here. That would block his flee. That guy didn't try to counterattack. Ah, because he's still got his bow out. I see, I see. I understand. There we go. Oh God, Jagger! Jaguar. I keep calling him Jagger. Who would have thought? He's a bleeder, but he doesn't appear to be bleeding. He just doesn't want to be there right now. He does, however, have 9 lives, so it's not the end of the world if he does tank a blow here. Even so, let's try him out. Ah, there we go. Safe. There's no way to lose or even take damage now, I think. Certainly not out of you. Alright, let the rip and tearing commence. I'd turn on AI if I thought that my bros wouldn't shoot each other to death. But they may well do that. Alright, we are done here. We're Jaguar though. Come on. Keep it together, lads. Oh, he's bleeding. Cut artery, so you die no matter what. Splendid. Well, assumedly no matter what. I think if I were to go for full AI running, no bros would have ranged weapons. It would just be billhooks, long axes, shields, anything other than ranged weapons. Alright. Not too shabby, that's another 15 heads to add to our contract. And on top of that, a lovely kettle hat with closed mail. I like to see it. Hell, I love to see it. Not a lot of terrific value otherwise, but it's all value. Meaning I'm already need to go somewhere to offload these goods, to repair anything worth repairing. And TBW, congratulations on yet another advancement in shielding technology for your head. Oh man, it's looking the part. And could it be that we finally have checked off on the Battle Bro Bingo, have a 250 plus head armor piece? Yes, we do. Check that off on your bingo sheets. Where's my bingo? There's my bingo. Huzzah. We've already had our 10 bingo winners, so there are no more prizes to gain, but you can still play along at home. Well, I can't exactly stop you. Was that on my sheet? If I wanted to win my sheet, I would have suicided into a serpent and a direwolf, but that would probably be a bit unsporting. I got 250 body armor. I'm not spotting 250 head armor. Ugh, wheel. That means TBW's previous helmet could be considered a hand-me-down. Everybody seems to have decent enough armor on the front here for their heads. True Cult does pretty good. If anything, you're second in command currently. Crazy Dave is not. Crazy Dave is not on the command tier list. There we go. Looking at it, that other thing is still pretty good. 130 for the -7. Certainly beats that. Here, oh yeah, of course, VF Mikey deserves good armor. You do all the everything around here. Cleopatra, I really don't want you alive, but you continue to live, so have some stats, I guess. Probably should have given you fatigue, you are not so great at that. Here, take gifted. Try and become not terrible. That's nice, that's nice. That's okay. And we got Athelwyn. Athelwyn, Athelwyn, please score me some goals, Athelwyn. You shouldn't need resolve, but I want at least a bit of baseline resolve on you. And stop getting hit. No, TBW is not level 8. TBW is level 7, on his way to level 8. Probably would have had a level 8 bro if we hadn't lost 16 of the 18 men in the company to the goblin poop. Can I get a new shield, says Bane? Maybe one that doesn't break as soon as someone looks at it. I'm not sure we deal in those kinds of shields, Bane. Don't you want to have double grip on your arming sword? I think I'm all out of nice metal shields. Kite shields last a bit longer. Do you have the fatigue for one, though? Well, yes and no. You don't build up a lot of fatigue with a sword, so I suppose I could give you the darkest shield I have, the darkest Bane we have. Also, I missed a perk for you, Athelwyn. I want to foster you as a good bro. Kind of. I mean, your stats are not amazing. I think you max rolled the range skill when I got you, so how about we go student and hope that someday you live. Buy metal shields. I'm not going to buy them. I'll take them when I raid people down in the south. But I do like metal shields. They're my go-to until I get Lindworm or Famed shields. 18% is good enough to sell off some of this trash. Don't need you. Javelins are better than crude javelins, right? It looks like they're just straight up better. It's less fatigue, more upper level damage, more value, more armor. Yeah, just goodbye useless javelins. Don't even need all the regular javelins while we're at it. That's not a lot for the wood, but I'll still get rid of it. It's a meager profit. Reinforced animal hide armor. Nah, get out of here. The old Crazy Dave helmets. I missed them already, but they gotta go. 105, 110. Alright, goodbye these things. A lot of things to say goodbye to. Yes, even those nice two-handeds. Why is that thing not repaired? Maybe I just picked it up. Yeah, just a regular axe. I got my hopes up that it might have been a long axe. How I would like a long axe. Two-handed warbrand. I know people love the two-handed stuff, but it's not what we're doing. These being repaired? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Get out of my face. I don't do archery either. And I suppose I'll get rid of some of these less interesting shields to me. And goodbye necklace. Just free up the space. I need that space for fat loot. Don't need to pick up any food while we're here, but I will pick up those 20 tools. If it's below 250, I just take it by default, more or less. A butcher, a miner, a farmhand. Tamago the farmhand. Getting to the point where it might be worth considering trying out recruits. If we see someone that high rolls or gets really good specs, we might want to start thinking about fostering them. Tamago. What are you made of? You're only 56 to try out. Let's have a look. Max rolled his melee skill. He's got a star in melee defense. Fatigue is a bit sad. Health is okay. That alone might be a good reason to take you on for the back line. What do you think, chat? I'm not very experienced with getting good bros, so is Tamago worth it? Pretty solid shieldman, I think. I think I'd keep you on the back line until we get a couple levels, and then stick you on the front line, see how you do, Tamago. The problem is I'm going to forget this. There's no way I'm going to remember that that's my plan for Tamago. So I guess maybe I just need to ingrain the idea of seeing these stats and knowing what I want to do with them. Point is, you're backliner for now. Get rid of that awful thing you're wearing. Put on something that resembles armor, and unfortunately it's still pitchfork for you until I get more better weapons. Disgusting sackcloth, get out of here. Maybe I should find and grab another billhook. Nickname their role until they earn a title. Nah, too flow breaking. Don't want to look at that. He could use a whip. I could use a whip. There's a world where whip sees utility, I'm sure. Your range skill is pathetic, so I don't really want to give you javelins, but at least it gives you an option. If you're facing something armored that whip will do nothing to and you can't disarm them for whatever reason. Isn't revealing all strats a bit too much of a crutch? No, it's more of a quality of life thing. The alternative is you just buy them up, check them, and fire them. Besides, I'm not really caring whether or not something is a crutch in this game that I'm not very good at. I'd rather enjoy myself. Unhealthy thoughts, I know, for someone playing Battle Brothers. Could stop in and get another dog. We don't use dogs often enough. And look, they got the good warhounds around here. Expensive, but imagine the utility. Whips are not two-handed. I keep thinking that they are. You ever tried using a whip one-handed? You need the other hand to maintain yourself, I imagine. Have a kite shield. We don't use them often enough. Ooh, famed wind slasher, two-handed sword. Never going to be having you. No long axes. A great axe is not a long axe. Range of 2 tiles on a hammer, though. The pole hammer. Look at that effectiveness against armor. I bet this is what you need to crack orcs. Mmm, tasty. But I'm more interested in... I am more interested in getting better armor and better weapons, which might be the wrong way to look at things. More famed stuff. Very nice. More of those hauberks, which I do like. I like them a lot. Walter the Spider's full mail. 247 for 18 fatigue. That's pretty swell. An extra 10 durability with no downside. I'm taking those guards right there. Armor spending spree, you know you want to. Actually, I'd like to keep my money to upgrade my donkey. Ooh, proper heater shields. I really like heater shields. 20 melee defense. And they don't instantly fall over and die. Get myself a heater shield. Maybe get one more hauberk. I think I got the reinforced one for TBW. Heaters for 400 is worth it. Alright, get another heater then. Take on one more of these, but then I've spent as much as I'm willing to spend currently. Nothing hanging around here worth my time. Is there some damaged armor or the like? Basic mail shirt. I think we might still have space for basic mail shirts in the infantry. It's better than a patch mail. It's better than padded leather. Yes, certainly gonna take that. Holy smokes. Oh no, that's not as good as it looks. It looked good though. I'll take those tools. I do love tools. Some of our food is going to spoil before too long, right? 3 days worth of food. Give me a touch more. Yeah, the donkey upgrade will let me carry more. It's modified to carry quite a bit more and give a boost to tools. At least I think it is. Probably should have tested it before running, but I think it works fine. I should kill another 10 people before I return, but where am I going to find 10 people at a moment's notice to kill? What about an unknown load of necromancers? Oh, hello. That's right, we fulfilled our previous ambition. What will we do this time? Only the most daring take on goblins in larger numbers. We should burn... No, we don't fight goblins. No, we do not. Destroy 4 orc locations. Hire 2 hammer masters. I don't really want any of these ambitions. Some goblin revenge. Yeah, no crisis ambition either, which is weird. No ambition. Give me another better one later on, please. So we run into 10 of something on the way back. I don't see any reason to fight goblins in this game, just period. What's the benefit? Where's the upside? Their gear isn't that great, the fights are annoying. Doesn't sell for that great amount of money, nor is it particularly good for using, so why? Why? What the heck? A couple of men get into it over religious differences, conflict over the old gods and the Guilder. Everybody an ambassador for their faith, and everybody beats each other up, especially Lupin. Why is Lupin so unhappy? And I have to remember which of these fools is Lupin. Really clicked on you and then ignored you. Are you... Oh, here you are, Lupin. Cripple, of course, is unhappy. Can't we all just get along? How much damage was that, anyway? More than I'm happy having, just any. Could have at least counted as training. Good point. Oh, hello. There's something around here. That is them coming down here, right? I guess it was the company going off for a little fight. Come on, not being paid to just walk around here. Where's a wee fight? Where's a wee tuffle for me? Not Holschlag, I actually want to repair my relations with them a touch. What was that toot toot? Ah, barbarians, 10 of them. Many reavers, many not my problems. Uh-oh. That's a bit more than 10. I think I would rather take on 10 than 25. We've already won our battle against several people. Dark Lord Bane and your pierced muscle. Or do we put Tamago on the front already? Surrender that sword over to Tamago. Even though I wanted them on the backline, I don't have backline weapons for them currently. And then what about these heater shields? TBW. That decayed one is... It's good, but it's not good enough for you. Crazy Dave, I think, has earned the... If he's breaking, then so too should his shield be breaking. Give Barbarian a nice one as well, since we'll have to preserve him a wee touch. Alright. As long as it's just these one load of Barbarian scum. Many reavers and a drummer. The drummer ensures that they don't run out of fatigue, I believe. Well, that's okay. 16-man party is because I'm running the Peasant Militia. They get a boost to that. I should probably come back and take this high ground. Seems quite useful for me. Just maintain high ground altogether. Why so broken, Jaguar? Some good reaping potential here. Overall, we're just pretty cool standing here, aren't we? Ah, no, not if they just throw things at me. Especially that. I do not like those spears. We're scared of that thing, aren't we? Shoot him in the head. Nice heavy axes. Could I have them, please? Yeah, they're getting ready to just lob at us. We sadly need to move in on them. Oh well. Get hit by that thing. Don't breathe that. Yeah, much as I'd like to hold this high ground, the enemy's too smart for me. What the? Thought I hit number 1, not number 2. Oh well, it's been known to happen. If people die, that's just what happens. Go Cleo. Nice high ground to hold here. Yes. Go TBW, but don't get clobbered by that thing. If you go here, you're in a good position to cleave both of these guys. Sarcophagus, so do so. Go for the bonk. Good! No need to eat that mace in particular. Don't want to eat that. Don't want to eat any of this either, though. Yeah, Crazy Dave is all about getting crazy and up close. Go, go, Crazy Dave. As for you there, Barbarian, go and stare down your own kind. Mikey should be able to pop. Yeah, that's a morale booster right there. Not for us, obviously. More concerned about you since he's already bonked for the next turn. Alright, seems quite agreeable. Now just don't hurt me too bad. He's already damaged a bit. Go, Crazy Dave, go! Oh lord, where have I seen this before? Tamago already mostly dead. So I need to save him, but Crazy Dave the Savior is up north. Yeesh. You still get scaling around those 16, you just scale less with levels. People tell me that you only scale up to the first 14. Of course, I don't know what to believe. Oh gosh, another one of those big old tonking things, huh? I want to start making moves on that morale, please. That's a great way to do it. Nice bonk, Barbarian. Lots of nice things I'm seeing here. Right, Jaguar. Bad position, but get your kill. And then... Damage inflicted is one thing, but we need to work our way through these guys. Oh, he can't even raise his shield. That's a very bad space for Tamago. That Barbarian Reaver is going to do him in. I just brought you in, and you're in a bad space. Oh well. I wasn't about to run away with you. Need to do what I can to... Oh, that's a good sign, but this guy's still a problem. Big problem. Sigmar's going to poke and move down, and then Sarcophagus will move down and poke as well. Just try and do some damage to this guy. Unless we think killing him is going to do more to his morale. And again, TBW could bash him and then bash him. How much am I willing to waste on saving Tamago here anyway? Maybe just better to kill him and move in on you. How crazy are we feeling, Crazy Dave? Get that shield of yours up. Alright, TBW, just go and go. Sigmar moves down, Sarcophagus moves down, and then Mikey moves down. A glorious plan. Poor Tamago. I could try and back him out, but very high chance that the Reaver just kills him on his retreat. So I'd rather not just give him that opportunity. Move down and go for the Reap. Close. Very close. But not close enough. Truecolks actually move in here. Potentially. Add a bit more pressure onto that Reaver. Alright. Boy, this Reaver's got nerves of steel. Okay, bye-bye, Tamago. The egg lives a little bit longer. It's always temporary in my company, though. Alright, that's an excellent sign. Down you go. Some of these guys made of. Barbarian's facing down quite the threat there. Keep that shield up, though. Is Barbarian confident? No. Why would he be? Do what you can. TBW also, do what you can. Save our sorry souls. It's a little tempting to unleash the dog. I want the dog to chase you down, but the dog could easily die at this point. Oh, I was going to pick up more dogs and I forgot to do so. Too busy goaded into buying armor. What happened to the fish slip stream? His ears all bunged up, so he didn't fancy streaming. I understand that, right? Streaming with one of your ears knackered is really horrible. Streaming while sick in general is just horrible. I mean, I've done plenty of jobs whilst unwell. But streaming, the constant talking, the lots of attention to have to give, the pressure. Oh, it doesn't work out so well at all. On reaving, my friend. And then Tamago, be gone. No need to risk lives around here if we don't have to, and we do not currently have to. Step over the Grateful Dead. How about you, TBW? I do think unleashing the dog is a bad idea. Focus down this guy. That guy's dead to rights, pretty much. But I don't want this guy running away. Good job, Barbarian. Excellent blocking. Unfortunately, I'm not doing excellent at the hitting part. I'm gonna move in on this sucker. Yes, very good. Is anyone going to help Barbarian? I don't think he's happy about where he is. This one still has to go, Cleopatra and Co. That makes my life easier. That's what I'm talking about, right? Get in there. He will not be able to retreat. Barbarian can no longer keep your shield up, so reasonable risk of death to that giant mace. Barbarian only has padded leather on. Didn't I buy some nicer armor and then not equip anybody with it? I should have given it to Barbarian, given we like him so much. TBW man enough to go and save the day? Not sure that's how TBW operates. He goes by bonking. What about Crazy Dave? Crazy Dave's already a bit knackered, though. He probably doesn't want to do that. In a position to help out later, but not now. Not you, Tamago. You just stay well clear. Yeah, marginally worried for Barbarian's life here. Oh! Okay, glad this guy can't hit to save his life. A little less glad to see our friends coming back. Especially right next to Golden Deer. Alright, well, do what can be done. Regardless what it may or may not be. That's better. At least I can point blank you. Unfortunately, we can't do much more than that. Get your knife out. Martin Lackey. Mikey is already severely damaged. And I guess still has a big old hammer on him. situation here seems largely under control, but maybe poke it away a bit. Why are they coming back with full health anyway? I thought they came back with reduced health. That's even better. Smash that guy's ankle. Don't know if that affects his ability to hurt us, but probably, right? How could it not? Go, Dave, go. Might have been a bad move to move Dave in there. Might have. Undead Crisis always adds that extra little flair to a fight, doesn't it? They come back full the first time, any after is half to my knowledge. Good. Oh god, I knew I was at risk of moving Crazy Dave in there. Crazy Dave. He's still too crazy to die, but he has no armor left. There we go. Right, Barbarian, you'll be fine. Not that Barbarian was under a lot of threat, but I really didn't like the look of that big weapon. You'll probably be killed by True Cult. More interested in taking care of this Ranger. Steady now, this is not where Sigmar should be. Down and down. Mikey can move too, and shank! He's just that good. Sarcophagus can just shank in general. And that should be game, set, and match. Nice job, Barbarian, and it's up to you, True Cult, to finish the fight. Let's have a victory toot. Go Crazy Dave. Too crazy to stay away from the fight. Oh, come on! That's going to buy some time for the others to rise up. Which is not what I'm about right now. Where are you, TBW? I keep thinking TBW is a guy with a rancid shield, but that's Crazy Dave. Run him down. I don't know if the undead can still rise up after you give the run them down order or not. I'm not sure if Crazy Dave is that crazy, but go for it anyway. TBW can get right in there, but he could also ask the question, who let the dogs out? Not very well, though. Come on, TBW. At least you'll have a much harder time getting away from there. That's better, right. Shouldn't be able to repair from all that. There we go. And I heard a big thunk there. That wasn't the dog getting the kill. And also I think we've already had dogs secure a kill. Okay, I only took that fight because I wanted 10 more kills for my mission here. So in addition to what we grabbed off of them, we got another 350 odd doubloons. So happy enough with that. Plus experience. Would have been a very different fight if we'd taken on the other barbarians. We are messed up and need to rest up. Oh, but it's only a plethora of thralls. Thralls are so easy to kill. You can put the cleaver on cleaver, bro. That's right, somebody has a cleaver. Martin Lackey. Do I even want him having that cleaver? Cleaver doesn't get the bonus to hit chance that swords do. I think I'd rather he just had an arming sword. No idea why I gave him the cleaver to begin with. Maybe it's because we were fighting undead. That doesn't make any sense, though. Good job, Imperative Greg. Yeah, kind of. It's alright, melee defense for a guy in the back row. Is there anything more I want out of you? I've been working up resolve so you'd be my backup sergeant if Sigmar ever died, and I still think that's an alright idea. Also means that I can give you the Rally the Troops perk, so that if there are problems with morale, you can just toot at them and keep them going. Is that the right thing to do, though? Maybe. I mean, I do love Colossus. I'd hate the idea of Greg just falling over and dying. On you go, though. Armor upgrades, yes. So where's Barbarian? Here you go. This is how much we believe in you. A fancy old hauberk. Not something I usually give out. Certainly not for free. Alright, they're already marked for repair. Attlewin, keep on winning. You'll keep getting level ups. Don't break, and don't run out of stamina? No. I don't like melee defense on my archers, that's for sure, but 2 on range defense is sad. I keep the fatigue going. I do like fatigue in general. And... See, I don't want you dying, but you shouldn't be engaged in combat that much anyway. Maybe I'll just give you 9 lives. That feels better for a ranged bro. Because the thing that's most likely a threat to them is a massive arbalister shooting them in the face. And Colossus isn't going to save them from that. But 9 lives will. It'll also keep them in the fight. Probably. So take 9 lives. Gifted is always tempting, but I want to pass it by. I want to have a view to these guys lasting a good long time. Right, I'm so tempted to kill those thralls, but there's no good reason. Don't take a fight if you're not paid for it. We've got the maximum amount out of this so far. Oh, that's right. Were there any other armor upgrades to go around? That means we've got a basic mail shirt. I bought that for somebody. But who deserves it? Frontlines generally deserve them the most. Not you, Cleopatra. I do want you dead. You're just so garbage. Dastard as well. True Colt, the faint-hearted refugee, is doing amazingly well for someone on 26 resolve. I guess that speaks to the strength of Sigmar. Everybody believes in Sigmar. Jaguar's mail shirt is perfectly serviceable. But it could still be passed down as an upgrade, get those frontliners looking good. And for the backliners, it's the ones I want kept alive for longer to get the good stuff. That said, between Golden Deer and Attlewin, Golden Deer is the far preferred shot, so let's keep them alive, shall we? We shall. Additional ammo for you, but no additional ammo for you. As I say though, how often do we work our way through 10 bolts in a fight? Take a net instead. Much more utility in that. Very angry Barbarian Chosen coming at us. Net him. He gets out of the net him again. Colossus keeps your brothers from getting injuries. It also gets better with Nimble Brothers. 9 lives is 0 value for most of the fights you'll have, though. I prefer my reasoning. Keeps your brothers from getting injuries. My reasoning is the thing that's most likely to kill him is getting shot in the face. And that shot in the face from big old Arbalister would probably kill him anyway. So, 21-25 crowns. Feels good. Feels very good. I feel like I get a lot of advice in this game regarding these lovely endgame builds with level 11 plus bros and all their perks and all the best backgrounds and things. For good players additionally, I am none of these things, even though we're 119 days into it. I'm pretty sure people can build better parties than I have by day 15. Alright, I did want to work my way south, and I think I'm finally going to do that. Maybe pick up a job along the way. Because I want to go back to my raiding stomping ground and pay a visit to a few of the southern people so I can take their stuff. A few armored, a few ancients. Yeah, you know what I don't like fighting? Those ancient things. Oh god, there's not one of them, there are 2 loads of them. Very high chance they're just going to catch up with me. Get away, get the heck away from them. Oh no, oh bollocks. A Necromancer as well. 44 of them! Get away. This is not the target-rich environment we came here for. Uh-oh. I think there's a pretty good chance it just comes in and mulches Crazy Dave, who is still pretty broken. Tamago's looking awfully slow there. I think somebody mentioned the Undead only have 7 AP. Or was that only Fallen Heroes? Okay, he definitely would have run further than that if he had the full 9 AP. Run, guys. Freaking run! Backgrounds are less important than keeping guys alive, says Erkram. I don't know, Cripple has how many reduced stats over someone that's half decent? Because Crazy Dave is a cripple. And he's not the only cripple either. Okay, my bros won't be happy at me sounding the retreat, but I'm sure they'd be less happy dying to all these undead. Zombies have reduced AT, skeletons get the full amount. Well, I'm surprised that skeleton didn't move in to engage, though. It probably would have been able to. Alright, I'm just happy to get out of there without facing down all 44 of them. Whew. Alright, get it out of your mind, guys. Okay, fortunately we're happy enough regardless of that, but get away, get away, get away, get further, faster, go, move! Oh god, move! Holy heck. You got any militia around here? It'd be nice if they gave me a mission to go and kill those exact undead. Well, it would be funny, maybe not nice. I'll buy your expensive tools. And you're not so expensive wood. Why are tools so widely varied in cost? Alright, maybe we just take the long way around through Ticker Break into New Farm, since that current way that I just took seems to be beyond cursed. 15 Barbarians, the plethora of thralls. I don't know, my army's still a bit beaten up, especially poor Crazy Dave. And Lupin's still cut up a touch. Yeah, Bane's just got those pierced muscles. That's certainly better than having Crazy Dave out there. How about you, Lupin? I don't care so much about you. I like the idea of just killing some thralls, but I hate working for free. Oh, I didn't even check what the job was. The undead could well be on my tracks by now. Now let's go back and check. Could be kill those barbarians after all. I need my sword back, says Bane. You might need your sword back. Somebody already has it now. Yeah, wow, your melee skill... Oh, it's reduced by that. Otherwise it's quite alright. How about a big old military cleaver? Does that feel more Dark Lord Baney to you? Seems like a pretty good cleaver. What's your job, anyway? Greenskins are rampaging. You know what? I don't think I'll be fighting your greenskins for you. Also, it's not even here, it's at another location. Because greenskins could be goblins, could be orcs. I'd much rather fight orcs. Even though I'm not very well equipped for either. Forgotten Homestead. Well, busting up camps like this is a good way to advance our way through the undead crisis. Oh god, poor Tamago. Stone X, substitute Tamago. I think I'll go and bust up this Forgotten Homestead. It's daytime as well. Also realise I haven't saved in a while. Let us save and save often. That's how I operate. There's no save loading in this campaign. But it's always good to keep a backup. Hate to lose progress. This is one of those games that if you somehow lost 20 days of progress, my desire to play whatsoever would probably evaporate. Now, I don't think they're very clever. We have the numbers advantage, but what is even going on here? I don't know, let's pass a turn and see what our foes are doing. Ah, zombies. Always like zombies in media. They don't suffer morale hits, so there's not much to gain from moving in on them. I wonder if it's a decent way to get decent armor by taking on armored zombies. The zombies aren't very threatening, it's their numbers, in fact, that they get back up. Okay, with good miss, critical miss. So I wonder if it's a good way to get that half-decent armor relatively early game. Alright, just pass, let them come along. It can be with daggers, though you know my stance on daggers. I don't doubt that it's useful, I just don't think it's very fun. Although I know I did it wrong before. So when I was doing daggers in the one time that I did it earlier, I thought that even if you have someone fully surrounded, I thought they still try to do something, and then your people counterattack, so I only wanted daggers around him. But no, that was the wrong way to look at the situation. Just take him down. Dark Lord Bane will get the privilege of finishing you off, I think. I wonder if I should move you in just to take you out. I'll do that, at least. That was my thinking. And this is also my thinking. Decapitate. Don't get back up. Do not pass go. Oh yeah, that's another way. Clobber the head and mulch it. Neither of these two will get back up. So what was it? These guys get the full 9 AP, is it? Turn done, turn done. Alright then. Not afraid of moving on in a bit. See, if it's a normal pitched battle against zombies, I'm perfectly happy. When they start throwing in spooky ghosts and things, I get considerably less happy. I think in general I just like fights in this game against humanoid creatures, keep things simple. Especially some of the endgame fights, it just feels like it piles more and more hot nonsense on you. I don't do it often enough, Surge. I want to see this in action. Okay, well, I guess we'll see it in immediate inaction. Letting me down, Surge. I'm having a hard time understanding how you were not able to hit a zombie coming crawling at you. I guess I'll dig you out of that hole with Martin Lackey. I swear I've seen Headless Undead. The Undead heroes get back up. So you were not mistaken. Save on you, Sarcophagus. There might be cleaving opportunities down the line. Don't be doing anything now. Yeah, well, very good, Cleopatra, and I never thought I'd praise Cleo. Maybe it's because they're nice, soft, squishy targets. It just feels good to hack apart the undead, but I also think it's really cool the way they get back up. Gives you that lovely, hopeless feeling of, oh god, they're still coming. But I'm a bit biased because I do like zombies in media in general. Alright, no cleave opportunity, just whack it down. A necro... I never thought about that. A necromancer possessing a headless one. Well, I haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. After all, I haven't played this game that much. I'm honing in at maybe 100 hours. This guy's dead to rights, moving on his foot. That's what I'm talking about. Advance and destroy. Seek and destroy. Where did this fight come from, by the way? Am I doing this for free? Oh no, I'm busting a camp, so to speak. Get around the back. Could be useful if these guys start rising up. As gamers should. Alright. Done and done right. But was there ever really a challenge with this? I just need to believe in my bros more. Believe in my bros and believe in me. So cool. So freaking cool. Liro's up in unpleasant areas. Get back down. It's time to rest. Wow. How dare you hit Sigmar? After everything he's done for the company? I think that's the only damage I've taken then, was just a friendly fire. Yes! The only damage there. 30 armor damage. That's 2 tools you just cost me, that miss shot. Disgusting. Also disgusting is this loot. I mean, whoa, we get a bunch of spoons and knives. Let's not ask about the strange meat, though. Undead fights with a Necro are much easier. Yeah, I think the Necromancer really buffs up one of them. Bandits, eh? Do I feel like also crushing some bandits? I could be convinced to crush some bandits. There's space inside my cart yet. Oh, that's right, somebody could get an armor boost. Not TBW though, he's already got this. It really annoyed me, the fact that armor attachments, when you use them, you lose them. I found myself never using them because I was like, oh, I want to use the perfect one. Or if I get the perfect one, I want the perfect armor for it. But there is a mod where you just switch them out. So if I put that on, this one comes off, and vice versa. Very nice. Is it a crutch? Probably. Do I care? Definitely not. It's a way to reward some of my more excellent members of the team, so they don't get themselves killed. I never really got why that limitation is there either. There's a few things in the game that make me wonder that. This is actually a nice attack to take at night. The brigands could well have brigand raiders in there, or marksmen rather. The team seem largely fine enough to go on in. Feels bad not having Crazy Dave up there, but poor Crazy Dave is cut very deeply in the chest. He's making all sorts of noises like rah rah rah. Maybe this is the cause of Crazy Dave going as mental as he did in Plants vs. Zombies. Don't know why, there's something about hitting the camps that really makes me want to save before I do it. Right, what's in here? Oh, hang on. A few marksmen, many raiders, and 1 leader. Let's come and have a go. They're also fortified, huh? Well, that's all the more reason to do this at night time, where their shots will be far less likely to hurt. Barbarian? How do you feel about dodging all those incoming shots? Probably not great. Wow, we can't see to save our lives here. $3 AP to move through all this nasty forest ground. Bane is better to be further up, surely. The kite shield blocks better. Huh. Where are our foes? They're out there in the darkness. Oh, hello! Doesn't look like they have a high ground, which is nice. He's not in the mood for dealing with high-grounded foes. I think we just need to advance on, don't we? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go. Ooh. Getting in through this is going to be a royal pain, I can feel it. A hawk would be super useful here, but for one turn of seeing where my enemies are. Thinking about it, in situations like this, having somebody with Impatient and Hawk could certainly be useful. I'm just not sold on spending 800 on something like that. And God knows how much it costs to use. Actions that don't seem like they'd be very winding whatsoever have this habit of costing a lot of AP. 15 AP to... 15 fatigue, rather, to let a dog loose. But I just want to yell, who let the dogs out? Alright, we are certainly going to be shot every step of the way, but this is an excellent place to cleave from. I should actually be moving you down to here. There's our leader, the Butcher. No name, just the Butcher. Nice shield. Nice. Is that a military cleaver? It's certainly nice gear overall. Let's try and keep Sigmar somewhat central so everybody stays confident, or as confident as they can be. Barbarian. Lead from the front. Always a shame just allowing enemies to get these free shots on you, but at least they're not arbalesting me down. Oh, they're asking for the cleave of all cleaves. Although there is certainly a risk to Sarcophagus's life standing here. Standing there, he'll realize. Can you move here? Forest is 5 AP to step on that? Nasty. I think the map is revealed for the whole fight. Hidden opponents, like in the bushes, are revealed for one turn only. Seems kind of cool. Doesn't seem bad at all. Right, what are we thinking here? Maybe move Athelwyn a little closer and take a disgusting 10% chance to hit. Maybe an 8% with 2 of you blocking. Well, it's doomed to failure. Hello. We might have you here and then Martin Lackey there. They won't be able to move that hand shield wall. Boy, this is where Pathfinder would help out, wouldn't it? And they're going to move in and probably do nasty things to me. Hold that thought, Golden Deer. Why is that funny? I don't know. The nighttime assault was certainly worth it. Okay, excellent AI decision there. Spear wall and yet charge in. Works for me, I guess. Do I want to throw you back a bit? So I could knock you back and then advance forward myself. That puts you in a better position if nothing else. Or I could just start doing damage. Damage is nice. Missing is not. Go on, Messiah. Actually, Actually, rather nice of them coming in like this to me. Although I'm quite a ways away from getting a nice cleave off here, so I think I need to drop that idea. Probably better to position you here so that you can cleave 1, 2, 3. Assuming one of these fools comes over here, which means I want someone like Barbarian standing here, potentially shield walling. You just stay where you are. Soften you up yet further. TBW does love to bonk. Get the bonk on. Cleopatra does love to sit and die for everybody, I think. Get in there, Cleo. Where's your armor, Cleo? Yeah, the more I think about it, well, the cleave is going to be very nice. Why don't we hold with a minute for you, and let's see how this goes. Pretty nicely is the answer. Glad I didn't waste a turn thonking you when there was just no need. Alright, already going rather nicely. Give it time to spoil. Goodness, Lupin. Yeah, I wanted to charge the pole arm. Ah, right, is that what you mean? So you wanted to go into this guy. Does that mean you could bait them out pretty well with pole arms backed with, you know, mulching chambers? Maybe the AI gets a certain weight towards wanting to charge pole arms. It kind of makes sense. Kind of. I didn't even shield wall with you, Cleo, so make that worth my time. What an amazing spear wall. Spear wall, shield wall, the enemy is sure to approach any moment now. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to rip these suckers to pieces. I think Barbarian's going to eat a fair amount of ranged unfortunates. Enough for me to want to shield wall with him, enough for me to want to shield wall with him. I wonder if shield walling makes you less of a target for the AI. Oh yeah, he still went for him. Trying to flank my pokey pokes. Really like to charge into the back row then. Unfortunate for Athelwyn, that disables you a little bit. Let's do more disabling. Now, there's that Butcher. He's a bit more of a problem. I don't want you next to Lieutenant Surge. Surge has lived through a lot of things. I plan to have him live through many more. So if I could just dispatch you and move in to prevent you coming around here, which you may still do. Oh, that was just splendid, and that was just weird. I do like it when the AI kind of wastes their turn doing the wee dance. You think TBW? Your turn is already done, that's what you're thinking, so... Deal some damage while we're here. Cleo, get that wall up. Get those ladders up. Don't want you eating too much here. Do I think I'll get hit by trying to run away? I'll take a chance. Chance did not pay off. Will I take another chance? No. Instead, I'll make you bleed. Brigand Raider's just got a spear, but spears tend to hit, so thunk. This could be a hell of a cleave if we pull it off. Well, that's kind of assuming that you're going to want to go here, which you probably won't. Maybe it's better to just move one and take the shot for nothing. But it was nothing. Can you poke through palisades? It says it blocks movement but not sight, so I'm assuming that you can. You could shoot over them after all. Get a little crowded out here. Yes, you can. Excellent. And that's just what we shall do. Alright, don't want to count any chickens, but it's been quite a while since we've lost a bro, I think. Have we lost one today? I feel like we did. Wasn't I talking about getting a replacement? Well, it couldn't have been that valuable if I can't remember them. Right. Why are you still blocking? I already gave you what's for. Bad day to be Greg. Greg could poke this raider away and take a step back. And he will. And Golden Deer can reload and put an end to you. Nope. Lovely. I do want that butcher. I don't want him running away, but he should have the rambunctiousness to still want to fight on, even when things start looking bad. Don't hack apart my awesome shield. I like those. Oh, what did I just do? Why did I just run into that? Barbarian, you've got good experience running into people with giant two-handers. Go and make good use of it, please. Must have missed the point where the unarmed guy turned into a very armed guy. Okay, then I absolutely do want to break you. You're not making it easy for me. This might simplify matters. Didn't kill, but think of the damage. He's now breaking. Your armor is gone, and you are in an even worse situation. Okay, so we can't attack through that. Should have checked the odds of landing the hits. How are you not able to get through that? Problemed people. Oh, right, that. I was expecting him to rush into Lieutenant Surge. Might make my life a little easier. You still being there is a pain. You're doing a great job of holding the line. And these guys are acts in 11 turns, turn done. Could this guy just please go? Martin Lackey. It's a dangerous job getting close to the butcher. But danger is what you're all about. Nighttime's nice and all, but my own troops are certainly having a hard time landing their shots as well. Right, you've got to go. Too big of a risk to leave you alive. What? Nice one shot. Go TBW, do what you do best. Which is just clubbing things. TBW, a rare case of somebody that we have continued to have the same job from the whole game. He started out with a musical instrument. The only thing it can do is knock out. And knock out it did, and he continues to do so. For God's sake, just kill the guy. He'll probably die from bleeding out at this rate. Or from Cleopatra. Don't like giving Cleopatra kills. She has not earned them in any way. Her obsession with continuing to live is not an obsession I like. So why is this? Why can't you even cover these two tiles? Do you have a problem with that? That's why. Your leg is broken. Maybe shouldn't invite someone with a broken leg to this kind of affair. Alright, how about you get your bundle of javelins out instead and start throwing things? You know, when the opportunity arises. If it's not too much of a bother. Is TBW actually still alive? I'm shocked. Yeah, he's gone 119 days and still standing. In a peasant militia start. Wow, Martin Lackey. I didn't even let him shield wall and he's getting those hits in. Okay, well, goodbye that armor. Thank you, Bill Hook. I had to pay for my Bill Hooks, you know. Here at Aperture Science, we do all of our own work. Right, you're in a bit of a problem, Craig. And I don't like this problem. I could poke you and then shield wall you and then try and retreat a bit. Yeah, okay. Wasn't gonna work. Ho-hum. Could have Stone X come back, but that's a couple turns worth of effort. You're gonna help out up north, Athelwyn. The back line is hardly a threat. Come on, Greg. We're not here to see you die just yet. There's the repel, at least. Go, True Colt. Give that bandit something to think about. TBW, give someone else something to think about. Oh, that's lovely. Get a knock-on morale problem for you. Sigmar does his best. Oh, you don't have the energy to knock back. That's a bit of a shame. It's quite a lot of a shame. Sarcophagus. Nice. Okay, if Greg can just hold out a turn, it might be okay. It's not imperative that he live, but I still want him to live. Well, he's not going to live much longer without his armor. Oh boy, speaking of people that won't live that much longer, Lackey. Good, he's breaking. And you're bleeding. Have I landed a single one of those shots? Stony, work your way around if you can. If you can. Athelwyn, we need help up here. Excellent. It's a shame he's already taken his turn, and you have still to come, but it does mean that Greg can get out of here without being at massive risk. Kinda wish I'd moved Athelwyn there now, because Athelwyn is at severe risk of being clubbed by you. Could also just take the kill. But no, I'm not here to kill off Greg. Get out of there. Come on, True Colt. Prove why you're second in command. Okay, I guess he doesn't deserve to be second in command. TBW, come on, this is your forte. Killing people. Kill for coin. That's better. Go, Bane, go. This is one thing, but so is this. Ooh, let the dogs out! You just bit his head. Right in the neck. Okay, goodbye head armor, and goodbye that guy in general. Cleopatra. You might try and run, so try nailing him down now. Sigmar does it again. Sarcophagus getting in a position to put an end to this guy. Ooh, that was clever of him. Too clever to live. Lupin, you. I was just trying to move you. I didn't even notice the zombie here. It's too dark. I need to switch Lupin out then. Switch their weapon, I mean. Alright, get your club out and don't let him do anything. He's trying to hurt my dog. I don't like that. I can't land one of these hits. Martin's got plenty of hit points. He'll be fine as he is. You are not allowed to escape, though. I don't care what you're doing. You're not doing it on my watch. Not happy about that. Move a little further away. Let Sarcophagus be in a better position. Greg, stay here. You're in range of 4 potential bodies rising back up. And Barbarian. Bonk. Just keep ruining that armor. It's what they intended. Lovely. Just lovely. Cut the archery as well. I wonder if the war site has better chance of causing such bleeding issues. No need for Sigmar to really move, is there? You won't get anything meaningfully done. Actually, similarly, I'll keep you in a range to deal with any of these rising up. Go TBW. He's just damn good at what he does. This is the life that he chose. Is TBW around? Because he has been the first to reach level 7, and as I said, if you hit level 7, you're allowed a title. But only the people who... how best to say it? If it's TBW, only TBW in chat is allowed to give himself a title. Other people won't. If it's somebody that's just got a fun name like Crazy Dave, then I'll just take a good one. 119 days isn't late game? Nah. But I do think my late game is going to be very rough. How much does the game scale in terms of that difficulty? I'm guessing lots. But it is only a guess. Alright, that guy's got to go. Please stop trying to save yourself. Cleopatra. At least he's finally losing his morale. He's going to lose more than just his morale. Do I have anything to say about it? Good, 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 good. Give him the bonk. I don't like how much he keeps hitting us back. And just remove him from the equation. That works too. Concern ourselves with. Just finish off the last zombie. The last zombies. It's okay, that guy will be dead to rights where he is. Well, he should be dead to rights. Come on, lads. Even point blank, I can't land one of these damn shots. Would you kindly put an end to this, lads? I don't think they want to. Undead fights get very tiring, because they don't fatigue, and we certainly do. At least he's low in the priority. There we go. Yet again, nobody falls. The experience doesn't look too high for people that don't secure kills, but any experience is good experience. Barbarian! Nice. Get you up to new heights. Scoring 3 for that one. Up there with Sarcophagus, and you expect Sarcophagus to be getting those kills. Camp busting gets us money, gets us Signet Ring, gets us that lovely military cleaver. Pauldrons. That is actually a really nice find. Nothing named, although I wouldn't expect something named in a place like that. And now we are capped on capacity. So I definitely need to sell up what I have. And upgrade that donkey cart of ours. Cleopatra, begrudgingly I give you your level up. Very begrudgingly. Much like Crazy Dave, you should just be there to rotate in to save people of value, so enjoy your rotate. The Omnissiah, another one for level 7. Good job. What do we do with you? Those are some very sad melee skill level ups. You're not very good at landing hits. There was a YouTube comment ripping into me for apparently not giving out melee skill and melee defense upgrades. I thought I was giving them out plenty, but it's hard-pressed to give a +1. +3 isn't too bad, and you do run into occasions where you do end up getting smacked, but You don't really need fatigue, I'll just give you health then. Maybe the argument is that +1 melee attack at least helps. Maximum health doesn't help too much, especially for backliner, bro. Always like Battleforged. +1 sucks, +2 is sad, but you have to do it. Quite like Berserk on back row bros. Suddenly they can swing twice in one go. So I will take that, especially with a billhook guy. How you feeling, Sarcophagus? You should definitely have Berserk. Imagine the double reaping. I'm imagining the double reaping. See, now there's a level up. Keep you verily alive, and I actually want you to have the fatigue so that you can roar and roar again. Lovely. I feel bad about having given you gifted now, but the extra melee skill has surely helped out. Right, where can we go to sell this junk? Achlenstadt offers good offers, so let's get over there. The buy price there is probably quite surprisingly okay, but the tools seem independent from the buy price. Does anybody know the logic of tool prices? Hello, hello? More undead. I don't mind busting more undead. I find them quite fun to fight as long as there's no spooky ghosts. Why does the Omnissiah carry bolts? Those are arrows, not bolts, but I don't know. Were they weighing him down in any way? No, they were not. Maybe it's so if he died, an archer could take them, but I have no archers. I truly don't know. What's better, arming sword or military cleaver? 40 to 60, 40 to 45. But you have 10% chance to hit bonus. This does not. I'd probably rather land my hits. But when I do land the hits, it's pretty sweet when they do crazy damage. This also does more damage to armor. It's significantly more fatiguing though, isn't it? Well, it's 12 versus 10. I don't know, decapitate's just a lot of fun. Great finisher if you land it as well. Depending on how wounded the target is. Does that cap out? Does it matter if they're 50 or 100% wounded? It's nice to finally see noble contracts. Oh boy. Right, marketplace. Buy my junk. Take my high quality wood. Maybe sell off this mead. So it's going to spoil before I'm able to drink it, almost certainly. I'm keeping those pauldrons. Bye-bye bolts. I have plenty of bolts. I'm keeping those heavy throwing axes. That's a nice find. For quivers, we don't deal with that. Get rid of some, but not all of you. When it comes to headgear, that's some nice 145s we have. Quite fatiguing, but I'd rather have my people not die. Sorry, Nomad Reinforced Helmet. You look so good, but you have been outclassed. This is actually just better than the Rusty Mail helmet. Lower fatigue and lower vision loss. Cool. Not sure if that 2 fatigue is worth it, but I'll keep some of you. Crummy spear, crummy swords. Nice sword, but goodbye. Whoa, where's all the money gone? Who spent all of Jake's dosh? I bought armor, if I recall well. Okay, Morning Stars certainly replace regular bludgeons. Bye-bye my bludgeons. I'm not much of an axe hammer kind of guy, although I don't know what an axe hammer does. Never tried equipping one. Enlighten me. So it batters and it can split shield. Does that just make it a hammer? Well, no, because an axe would chop. So does it have one hammer skill and one axe skill? I don't know. Are you gonna have that back then? Wait, did I give you that before, Barbarian? Probably. I like people getting the bonk on anyway. It's like the spork. It has all become clear to me. Right, where was I at? can part with one of you, I guess. Yeah, we're not going down with you. Crummy knives, no thank you. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind grabbing a long axe at some point. Axe hammer, friend of the hammer axe. You're kind of our... Nah, get rid of you. Wanted to keep you around for our old peasant's sake, but I don't think so. It's just goodbye, lots and lots of goods. Even you. And that's too many shields. Hey, I bought that heater shield, I think. Alright, does our money look so sad anymore? I would say it does not. Oh god, if I'm paying that much for tools, it will look sad. Right, there are lots of options here. Flawn! Ah, man, my one true love, Flawn. An enemy to moral standards and sensibilities. The deviancy of such a man may know no bounds, but for now warm body could be of use. For love and peace, you say? I'm gonna check out Flawn, just because I love her so much. Let's see, you are ailing, but you've got sure footing. Well, now look at that. Look at that! Max roll on the resolve as well. That's quite yummy. Flawn the tank? Well, you're coming aboard, Flawn. My angel. He's almost not useless, steady now. We've got to polish turds around here. Straight away. Right, I like what I see. Here's your bonky mace, Flawn. Well, you don't have very good melee attack just yet. Maybe I should spear you up for now so you can actually land hits. Especially since I'm more interested in you just holding the line. Sad I can't offer you much more than that, but I think that'll do you. Alright, welcome aboard. Good fatigue. That could be a very heavily armoured tank. That's what I'm thinking. That's not exactly the heavy armour, but someday we will. Nice metal pauldrons, by the way. Very interested in sarcophagus not dying. So it's quite tempting to... Oh my god, the Omnisci is still in leather armour. But I do like sarcophagus. For getting all those kills, you will be richly rewarded with these pauldrons. Upping you to a lovely 190 armour. Alright. Anything else to worry about? I still have a metal shield to give out if anybody is a little sad and tired of these shields. Yeah, you can handle it, Martin Lackey. You've got the fatigue. Alright, lovely enough. And I'm just going to make the commitment on the money. I'm going to go to retinue and I'm going to buy this donkey. This will give you more inventory spaces. Yes, please. And it should have upped my tools and supplies limit. Yeah, there we go. Now it's 180 limit on that. That is a mod. I get really sick in the late game when you need a lot of tools. You know, one bad battle and some stuff and you need 90 tools to repair it all. 2 battles like that and you can't even hold what you need to do that. Did it also increase these, I wonder? Still says 100, so I guess that's fine. Alright, what kind of jobs you got? I just spent all my money and I need to make money back. Don't give me that rubbish sellsword. You know the business as well as I do. Sometimes you guys fall short, and you know what that means. I've got greenskins. I'm not big on greenskins. I guess we'll just leave that be. Although they're greenskins in ruins, aren't they? Do like busting camps to get some actual loot, so I could consider that. What else do you have going on around here? Hyenas best for archers, wolves for front lines. The thieves, the brigands. They took my stuff. I could be convinced to get your stuff back. Might be a fair few jobs for me to do around here. It's just a little bit of a shame that there are very few tools. Well, tools I don't want to buy around here. The Nexus one does. The one from Discord only increases tools. That's fine. Tools is the only increase that I care about. And how often do you need more than 300 ammo or 100 meds? But the tools you always need more of, and being capped at 150 is sad, and the Quartermaster is just so bad. He boosts it by 50, but does nothing else of any real value. Also, cheers, Mare Beast. Locking up 85 of them by now. It's crazy numbers. But it is appreciated. Even if it's not materially appreciated. Good tidings, Captain. Take this thing over to New Farm. For no money at all. Yeah, that definitely isn't worth it. And then, what do we have? From the backseat of Allenstad. Says, I want you to be a caravan individual. Yeah, escort to Coppingen to the southwest. That's not happening. I'm going to run into a lot of unfriendly faces if I do that. I'll certainly kill these fools and then I'll stomp a greenskin base. Take the fools first. The fools may have tools after all. We're a little banged up, but only a little. Thanks to the blacksmith, we'll get things dealt with easy enough. Alright, where do those fools head over to? The swamp is so slow, it's faster to take the road the very long way around. Wait, you need a retinue to carry 200 tools? I don't have BD. You only get 200 tools by default. I think 200 is your default on beginner settings. But the retinue guy, the Quartermaster, if we can see him. Here he is. He gives you 50 additional medical supplies and tools cap and 100 ammo. I see that ammo and medical supplies as useless, and I see the 50 tools as great, but if that's all he does, then he's a waste of time, because I could have someone much better. Like the scout, like the blacksmith, and next up is most certainly going to be... Where is he? He's right under my nose, the scavenger. Getting the tools rebate on every fight is amazing. Really helps you last longer on the road. Rotate the frontline guy with a broken leg out for the new tank guy. You mean Lupin? Lupin and his broken leg? But what if it heals up in time? Also, I don't think I want Flawn on the side. If she's right on the flank, she's just going to get ganked and murdered. Barbarians. I mean, it's fine and all, but I'm here to track down thieves. Never do work for free. Am I actually chasing the thieves here? Maybe. I'm starting to think I'm not tracking the thieves. Oh wow, I was just about to turn back. Ooh, oh! Some footmen and arbalisters. Could we make this a three-way? Go south, go south, go south, go south, go south. Let's make this interesting, shall we? Footman here, raiders here, and I am left right in the middle, aren't I? Should I take a step back? I mean, I did that last time and regretted it because I couldn't really get in, but as it stands, it looks like I'm the one who's getting cornered here, not them. I was thinking we could all just take a step down by 3. Never work for free, but always make your work harder than it needs to be. Yeah, I was thinking if we all just take a step down, we'll have an easier time, but it's hard to organize a good move down. Unless we all go back like this. A few steps back and retreating fully to the side of the map are very different things. Aye. It'd be nicer if they were over here rather than right there. Alright, just generally take a step back, lads. The thing is, those arbalisters are going to be a real threat to me. They're not the only real threat to me. One thing I think I learned is that I want to focus down the nice boys in green a lot more than these guys, because the boys in green have a large advantage. So I think try and swing down, around, and back over, so the raiders go up here, and then we sandwich them between. That's my brilliant thinking. Maybe it's just my regular thinking. Oh, well, that's... Okay, this guy threw me off. I thought the army might be here, but no, they're over here. In that case, I certainly want to advance up, not down. Come on, TBW, you wanna live forever? Lead from the front. What about you guys? Might be a little dangerous keeping you on top like that. You'll be a sitting duck. Did they really come in here, though? I do want Sarcophagus in lovely reap range. I just don't want him taking this high ground, which he probably could. 1, 2, 3, blip. 2 AP, 2 AP, 2 AP, and then 3 AP to get up here. But it could always be punted off. Alternatively, True Cult could go and take the high ground, like the chat he is. Or Barbarian could... No, Barbarian is knackered already. Revenge of the green guys. I like to think it's me getting the revenge, not them. Maybe I should take the high ground, or else they'll just take it. Does True Cult have Shield Mastery? True Cult does, so it should be trivial to bonk them off of it and take the high ground for myself. Unless, you know, he's there stopping me from doing the bonking. Sigmar could decide that where he is, the high above allows him to inspire better. Does that even work? Sarcophagus has dreadful melee defense, so I really don't want him in a situation where he's being ganked and massacred by them. I think I'm okay as we are right now. Nice blocking there, but that's why I gave you that kite shield. Yes, yes, fight amongst yourselves. 30, 20, 20. Is it worth the shot for nothing? Not so sure. Maybe move up a little bit more and be... like, take the high ground here and then start raining down hell from above. Don't take your shots just yet. Be a bad time to discover that they got some backup here, but I think they're more focused in this direction. However you cut this, I get paid for it. Yes, tremble in fear. I want True Cult taking that, but he acts in 20 turns. 10 turns, 9 turns... Stonix. I think Stonix will take the high ground then. We don't care too much about Stonix's life, do we? Not particularly. But Flawn can get there right now. I don't want to put Flawn in danger. Ah. Get on up there, Flawn. Hey, that gives a much better view of what's going on as well. That's handy. Did someone die there? I didn't check to see if his number went down, but we certainly heard something bad for them. What are the odds they even come along here? They'll probably come over here. Even so, let's see what they do. I think they want to engage my crossbowmen, but that's fine. That allows me to rather easily come along and envelop them. You a little less easily. do this. Go TBW, that's why we have you around here. Stuck in Martin Lackey. That's a flail, so shield wall won't do too much. Barbarian. Come on, useless Cleo. How a scared person made you scared, I don't know. From here, that's not great reaping potential. From here, potential is certainly higher. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about the reap right now. Maybe I shouldn't be getting you into hand-to-hand combat. Not yet, at least. Don't take any of that punishment, not yet. This is not your punished day. You're gonna move there and jabby jab. If you go here, this guy can come and ruin your day. Well, you'd have to come around for it, but he may still do that. And VF Mikey has had plenty of ruined days. I don't think he's looking for more. Actually, come over here. Lieutenant Surge's turn is over after all. Any stolen kill is an unpleasant kill. You'll probably take the high ground, which is bad news for me. Could Stonix help out? Well, actually, you can't go and take the high ground thanks to TBW being there, so let us all thank TBW for what he does for the company. Could have released the dog, actually. Frightfully well thought out of them. Surge doesn't have it to go there and still hit, but Mikey could move forward and shank them, and then Lieutenant Surge can get his other hit in, if it comes to that. Athel win. Secure the high ground and take a nice high ground shot. Wasn't nice enough. That was nice enough. I think that's plenty for dealing with over there. Come on. Believe in my bros. They believe in me to lead them. Noble faction music is so good. Yeah, it's a lot better than fighting peasants. The peasant fighting music's just so sad. Like it's there to make you feel bad. Alright, let's work our way forward. I knew that was going to happen, but I wasn't worried about it. I'm sure Athelwyn can handle the situation. That was a headshot. They were above you. How do these things work? I think I should punt you back and take the high ground for myself. Seems like a barbarian thing to do. Let's see. You're the bigger threat. But you're about to go. Maybe I can make you not want to go. Thank you, Cleopatra. You take it so the rest of us don't have to. Trying Stone X, try a little harder. Come on, TBW, you show us how it's done. Damn. I wanted to bonk there so that Athelwyn would have been safer. Looks like I'm not getting that. A few things I'm not getting. Lovely. He gets in 2 turns. I don't want him to act, but I guess he's getting that action. I should be focusing down the boys in blue, not the not boys in blue. I'm making a bit of a mistake on that, I would dare to say. How did he rally? You're literally just murdering peasants. Makes sense that it's disappointed. Yeah, it's just... I don't want to be reminded that it's depressing stuff. I just want to kill peasants. Sarcophagus is way outside of lovely reaping areas right now. And the reaping opportunities are rife out there, one would imagine. Better if I got you over here. Let's prepare for that. What a shot to go for. Guess that was man in the bushes, maybe? Don't even notice what hit you there. Right, I got a problem with you. And you, frankly, but you're the bigger problem. Unfortunately, you're remaining a problem. Maybe I should have netted you. Shouldn't be so stingy on my nets. This might help. Certainly brings you confident and more likely to not die. Switching to net doesn't allow me to throw the net off of you, sadly. Alright, Athelwyn, you may live, you may not live. We'll soon find out. Last chance to do something about it. I could poke you. Then you'd have to move and hit. You wouldn't get 2 hits going. Could work. Wait, act in 20 turns. Keep it moving. And now let's keep Athelwyn safer than safe. Safer than safe. Alright, finally, man in bushes is long gone. Or was he? You're securing all these kills that belong rightfully to me. I move in, there's a lot of unpleasant things that I'll be looking at, and they're very confident thanks to killing all these useless raiders. But Dark Lord Bane's just got to move on in. Barbarian, knock that guy out. Okay, that works similarly well. I feel like I'd rather have some reinforcements moving in over here. Cleopatra, get going. Reap. Can't believe this guy's still going. Come on. But this is why I got the rar. What's it actually called? Berserk. Allowing me to follow... Oh my god, would you just die? At least it's lots of nice kills for me. TB dubs. There we go. Finally got that guy stunned. Shouldn't be a problem anymore. Add to the list of people that won't be a problem. On the side, this guy's dead to rights, so go and help us out over here. Yeah, similarly, I need more help over here. Get over here. Presenting myself as a bigger battlefield target, but move in on them anyway. True Cult kinda knows what he's doing. It's the Arbalisters that I'm very happy aren't targeting me. They're also bleeding out, which is lovely to see. You are a threat to me though, so deal with you a little bit. Maybe I could still convince the boys in green that I'm on their side. Forget that guy, he's no big threat. I want these guys taken care of. Yeah! And I can poke this guy with relative impunity. Or if I'm here, I can poke both of you with relative impunity. I do like poking with impunity. Keep it flowing. Keep the blood flowing. Ooh boy, True Colt all of a sudden in a pretty bad situation. Especially with that Footman about to act. It's a military pick though, what they do is remove armor. Alright, keep them spooked. Keep them very spooked. The high ground is no longer of great value. But the reaping potential... Alright. I might let you just rest right now. Although you could just secure a kill. No, I'm believing in the reap potential. I don't know if that's a good idea though. I think I'm letting that go to my head a bit too much. Do that instead. Dang. That's better. That is a lot better. Don't like these guys being confident. Although they keep getting it off as slaughtering these poor brigands. What do these brigands do to you? For me, they stole my boss's stuff. For you, it's just... Might as well get some extra pay by looting whilst we do this boring caravan job. I bet that's what they're thinking. You're fine as you are there. I don't want you getting too close to these angry footmen at the back. The reap potential only grows from this position, Sarcophagus. The problem is you're going to be too tired to do it, and that is a problem. Hey, that's our guys. Don't you be hurting Flawn. She is an angel, you know. Lovely. I will never stop killing you. Flawn's doing fine there. Well, she was. That's better. That's a lot better. You have the AP to even move forward and do it again if Barbarian fills in the gap. Decapitate this sucker. After all, it's still Undead Nightmare. Any of these guys could be getting up. I'm rather surprised that none of them have so far. Move in. Move in. I want Barbarian to move in here. But if I move here, then Barbarian can move over here. It all works out. You're going to act shortly. Don't want to hurt you. Not yet. Oh, well that scuppered my plans a little bit. Barbarian could still move over here, though. We also twant you back a bit with Cleopatra. Are you actually a problem where you are, though? Not really. I just would rather have this guy be more surrounded. Cleopatra doesn't do that much of value, does she? Let's do this instead. And Barbarian can move in here. This guy's feeling a lot more pressure. So much so he can't even land his hits. No, feelings mutual. Yeah, I didn't have the AP for the Reap. But I got a guaranteed hit on you. Guaranteed. Keep those guarantees flowing. Yeah. Tremble in fear. What happens when someone falls to the Undead or Greenskin Crises? Is there any lasting impact on the map? If you have permanent destruction on, then cities will just disappear if you don't save them. That doesn't sound like my idea of fun. It sounds fun on paper, but I bet in practice it's a huge pain in the bum, so I am not doing that. I'm also not very good at the game. I bet this decapitate would end your freaking life if it lands. Ah. 64, but no. Barbarian is too knackered. Not the only one, this is tiring work. Oh, welcome back. I wanted that equipment. Oh, god, okay. Kind of worked out. That means the Footman was busy with you. It's actually pretty bad for sarcophagus. Although the flail isn't that much to worry about. I don't really care about killing you, but I think people can get confidence off of hurting you. I'll just take you out. And then, hey, I've got a bit of an idea. What if you weren't here, but there? Then you're not my problem. You're my problem. How is this guy still my problem? Go away. Glad I left 3 back there, all things considered. You shouldn't be able to run away now that he's there as well, unless he gets killed by somebody else. That's actually a good reason to punt you back again. But I might be creating too much work for myself in the longer run. Alternatively, we just kill him. Yeah, killing's a good idea. Move around, I want to hit that Arbalister on the flanks. I don't care so much about that guy, he's just gone. Speaking of hitting Arbalisters, close. Give him the bonks. Give him the bonk. Oh, damn. I love the bonk, but it doesn't always work, does it? Holy hell. At least he's as knackered as we are. Think you can do it? Oh, there are 2 of them. Take the guarantee. And continue laying the pressure on this guy. I think he could be poked to death easily enough. He's long gone. You're probably retreating as well. I don't care so much about taking you out. You have a crossbow that I already have, and you're wearing gambeson, so blech. What value are you to me? Plus, if I kill you, you'll just come back as the undead. How did Crazy Dave meet his crazy end? His crazy end? Crazy Dave doesn't end. Oh, they're not done then. I do not appreciate your tone, my friend. Finally. Zombie gotta go. Gotta give chase. Don't care about little zombie friend here. You've got to go. There we go, it's better. What a noise. Why are these not an option? Oh, right, it costs 20 AP to reload one of these things. Wasn't aware it was so exhausting. Somebody did warn me that it was exhausting, but it seems I didn't listen. Nice thing about all the clubbing, I'm going to keep these guys in case either of these rise up again. Nice thing about the clubbing is it often mulches heads entirely, so that the enemies won't get back up. Who's still left? You? You as well. In case the answer wasn't clear enough, Crazy Dave lives. He's not dead. Oh damn, yeah. Do not like seeing these guys getting back up. It's such a waste of good equipment. And besides, I still have the good equipment to keep fighting back with. you undead nightmare. Damn you as well. Come on, lads. We've got work to do. Are there any zombies? Is it just you and the other guy that's fleeing? Because if the option is to just chase them down or let them retreat, I'm not actually sure which I'd pick currently. Take the high ground lest these guys rise up. Hey, TBW, send out the dog. Wait, what? The donkey! I forgot the donkey! Of course, it was a supply cart! Why didn't they defend the supply cart? Maybe the military AI is a little different. A freaking donkey. Dog versus donkey. The matchup I never expected to see, but always hoped I would. What's the button for just completely ignore character? Is there such a button? Maybe so, maybe no. Get down, stay down. And if we could get our way around this guy as well. Go flaunt for love and peace and all that stuff. Please. I do not ask the world. It's the exit looking button next to the AI button. I saw that. I was wondering if there was a hotkey for it though. How much I have evolved as a player that I think about hotkeys these days. Poor donkey. But no one wants to get back up from the dead, which is a nice sign. Somebody's about to be made dead, though. There we go, get that lovely surround bonus, and off with your head. Off with your head, there we go. Flawless fight. The thieves are dead, the army guys are dead. But because some of them rose up as undead, I'm unlikely to get much good gear. Let's see if we can still get good gear. Heater shields are nice. Mail shirt is nice. Padded flat top helmet is nice. Mail coif is pretty good for archers, although I still prefer to give archers just better headgear lest they eat that arbalest to the face. -1 vision is fine for an archer in my view. -2 is too much to lose. 21 tools, hot damn. Ammunition, money. 230 helmet, mead. You know, it was a pretty good haul. Not quite what I would have gotten out if I hadn't chickened out of taking out the camp with the other guys, but still, lovely 2 for 1. The backseat will be most pleased with my work here. I am most pleased with my work here. New helmet for me, looks like actually, TBW, you've already got the strongest helmet at 250. I know you like to have all of the nicest things, but 150 and 230 aren't sufficiently better. Decayed full helm. There's actually a really good argument for downgrading you slightly because that extra 5 fatigue could mean a lot more reaping for you. It's more of a side grade, really. I do love the look of that full helm, but it's the stench in it is reducing your fatigue. Plus we get to see Sarcophagus's face. And beard. Yeah, so TBW, you were the first, and for a short while only person at level 7. Sarcophagus is also at 7. If you would like a title, you can certainly have one. TBW the what? And that's for you and only you to decide. Barbarian, carry on, please. What was I meant to be doing with you, Barbarian? Yeah, Barbarian, what was meant to be your role again? Those iron lungs as well. Holy moly. We like what we see. I do like that ranged defense that you're potentially getting. I guess I should just keep you front-lining stuff. The thrower specialist. Yeah, I can tell you that ain't happening. Although it might look tempting to give you this kind of multi-build, I think I'd rather just have you front and center. What do we do with what we see? Yeah, get your fatigue up. Good enough. Did you say bonk specialist? I can go with bonk specialist, Baron. I'll do it for you. TBW, ever flattering himself. He wants to be called the... No, not the BR. The captain. Quick check on the levels. I cannot believe Imperative Greg has almost made his way up to 7. Mikey, I can understand. He's actually been amazing despite being terrible. Athelwyn, I do value my crossbowmen quite a bit, so I'm more than happy to upgrade you to some actual mail instead of just leather. Golden Deer has the crappy mail. That's not fair, is it? Because Athelwyn is the better archer. There we go, get shuffled around a bit. Martin Lackey, baffling me by living. Continue to stay strong in the front row, please. There you go. Don't take those hits. Don't breathe that. Military Cleaver. Do I dare make you a Cleaver Specialist? Builds up less fatigue. Damage inflicted by bleed goes up to 20. I don't see that as worth your while, right? Surely the idea is I do want him bonking. Yeah, I'm all about the bonkers. Just the way that you can rob people of their turns is so good. Yeah, go on, Flaunt. Who needs hit chance? But if you do end up hitting, I want you to bonk, and bonk good. Lieutenant Surge! Level 7. Anybody got a good idea for Lieutenant Surge's title? Again, he's terrible. The one thing I want on him in the back line there is some melee skill, and he's just not getting any. What are we meant to do with him? I guess just make him less likely to be hit. His Pokemon title. So, he's Gym Leader. He's Electric Gym Leader, but we can't fit all that in. So Lieutenant Surge, the Gym Leader. He's not the terrible. If he's lived this long, he can't be that bad. I do want him to get Berserk, though. It's just really nice in the backliners, in my view. Because the big weakness of these lovely big weapons is that they can only strike once a turn, but what if they strike twice? Who else? The Omnissiah. Where's Sea Space Echo? He put in Omnissiah, almost definitely. Omnissiah needs a title. And Sarcophagus needs a title. Gosh, can't believe we've got all these people hitting level 7. Fork sucks. That's not a title. But yes, Fork does suck, and I want a better Fork. That's why I'm heading south in general. I want to be able to take on the Sand People and steal their sword lances. Would be the Machine God in it. See, there we go. Omnissiah. The Machine God. Why not buy a sword lance? Who pays? Bunch of reavers with a warhound. Could be a way to get some heavy javelins, but I think I'll pass by for now. Never do work for free after all. You got a better polearm just now? I did? Are you telling me that the hooked blade is better than the warfork? But this is an industrial tool, is it not? 40 to 60, 40 to 70, 3110? Wow, it is better. Huh, I always thought the warfork was an upgrade over this, but maybe I should have taken a look at the worth value in them as well. The more you learn. What about you, Cleopatra? You're starting to get not so terrible that I want you having that spear. You can get clubbing as well. And that just leaves Dark Lord Bane as the man without the club. If I had another Morning Star, I'd give it to you. Sadly, I sold it, so enjoy the cleaver for now. Getting one from Nomad Camps is as likely as getting a famed item. Sword lances only spawn on blade dancers, and they are blade cancer to fight. Funny. But I'm sure we'll find one. Nay bother. This was me defeating some ruins. I forget what I was meant to fight here. Probably orcs. Let's go and have a go, shall we? Oh god, they're miles away. Oh well, gives me plenty of time to heal up on the way there. Actually, I have another problem. No tools. I'm not particularly keen on spending 344 for tools, but it's better than having my equipment die on me. It'll take all 20 to repair everything I have. Okay. Well, needs must, I suppose. We're at 1267, and I need 1400 for the scavenger, and the scavenger will solve a lot of my tool problems. Yeah, sarcophagus. The Whooping? That's not a very good name. Who's got an actual good name for this guy? Maybe looking at his entire head will give us some inspiration. Maybe his whole body. What does that inspire in you? I was going to give him a name, but no, I want the chat to bless them, not me. TBW says the Reaper. Well, TBW is the captain. That is what he does. He reaps. What does he sow, though? Orc hunters. A few berserker and some young. Are they going to go for me? No, I think they're just patrolling about. Many orc young and some orc berserkers. That's almost worth taking the camp for. I mean, that seems pretty weak. Is it weaker because it let out these guys? I am sorely tempted by taking that, but I don't want to do work for free. I want to take other orcs. I mean, what if I get ravaged? Ah, so if you want an easier time with a camp, you could just wait outside it, wait for them to send out a patrol, and then gank the camp. Yes, Reapers, we've dismissed those claims. Easy with the swamp, guys. We do not like being in the swamps. Everybody looks to be healed up and largely re-armored up, except for you. True Colt. You go through enough as it is. Why don't we have Crazy Dave the Broken back in there? Oh, because his body is still gaping open. Alright, Lupin, get in. Many Orc Young. Oh, that should be easy. The Orc Young split really easily. So just take a turn, let them come closer. They'll probably switch to ranged weapons, if they have them. Which they don't appear to. Damn trees, get out of the way. And that just leaves me open to run in and do some nasty things to them. Starting with you. No ranged weapons at all. Alright. I guess we just move in and give him what's for. Not going to be attacking just yet, obviously. Why is that obvious? I want people to get in and give them the maximum surround penalty before I start actually slashing and things. Oh man, this is a phenomenally nice reap, isn't it? If I get you here, ba-ba-bang. Yes sirree, I'd like me some of that. Alright, all looking fine so far. Any big threats among these guys? Not really, they're just Orc Young. Dork Young. Get Dork punted. I am looking to go all the way around like so. Take the flank Bane, I'm sure you can handle it. Barbarian, you can similarly handle such things. These guys are going to do things to you. So maybe just don't take those hits. Imperative Greg, I think, can move to and still attack, so he should be fine where he goes. Sarcophagus goes here and reaps 1, 2, 3. Easy. You could swing around the edge here. Keep your shield up there, Martin Lackey. There we go. Alright, I live for this. One down, one scared, one ready to go. Of course, this is what I get for taking on the Orc Young. The more advanced orcs are a different story altogether. But it's a story we'll deal with in due time, I'm sure. No space for TBW to let his dog out. You've got to go down, but take my shot on you. There we go. Say goodbye to shields, and because we got the RAR perk, we can follow it up. Feels good getting stronger. Feels real good getting stronger. No need to tremble in fear. At least not quite so much. You can move in Cleopatra, even though you're a bit of a joke character. You're still alive, sadly, and mysteriously. Go TBW, put the pressure on. Put the big pressure on. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Not even fair. Not even fair for these poor suckers. Why am I even doing the thinking? AI, do the thinking for me. I've given you a great setup of characters. You just do it, and please don't friendly fire. Is that Bane without his shield again? How does it keep happening? God, it feels good. Come on, my brothers, we can rally and kill these tin cans. These tin cans are no match for us. I raided a camp and all I got was nothing for it? I suppose it was a pretty easy camp. Yeah, I could maybe get here for tools. It'll be nighttime before I get there. I'm thinking I'll hit the other camp on the way back, if it's still as weak as it seems. Bane, get better at what you do. Not happy with your resolve, that's very low resolve. But if we just keep winning, it's not a problem. Also, if you don't get shot, it's less of a problem. These heater shields, I got them and I didn't distribute them. That's a shame on me. They are less fatiguing than the metal shields, and are in some ways better. It's just the health on them that's a little bit of a disappointment. Who deserves the good stuff? One's already got good enough stuff. There we go, that'll do me. The kite shields I'm less keen on, because it switches the melee defense for range defense. Maybe that is better. It also has better durability, so it's less likely to get mashed up by axes. But you're also getting 2 additional fatigue, and losing that 5 melee defense I don't quite like, since that's what my frontliners are meant to do. Stop physical attacks from hitting them. Alright, Dark Lord Bane. You're really good at melee defense. So let's have you be really good at melee defense. Although I probably could have given you bonking specialty, I don't have the maces for it just yet. Dark Lord Bane wants to keep his cleaver. I want everyone to have beat sticks, but you've asked me kindly, so I guess you can keep your cleaver. That means I should give you cleaver mastery, right? Cleaver mastery just seems like such a bleh to it. Maybe if I gave you a whip that you could switch weapons to, maybe you'd be better at that. Maybe. You don't have to give masteries. I do not have to give masteries, but I like giving masteries. Athelwyn. What do we do with you? You're already fine enough at what you do. You can occasionally land a hit. I don't want you running, although maybe resolve is a waste of time on you. Maybe not getting shot, counter shot is for the better. I could just take gifted. I mean, you're not very good. The sooner you die, the happier I am. I'll go gifted. The raw stat ups are hard to say no to. And there we go, that gets you out of the potential danger zone with resolve. Yeah, I want everybody to have at least 40 base resolve. Alright, good enough. I bet Crazy Dave doesn't like being stuck in the back, does he? Well, no, with that deep chest cut, he's more than happy to be on the back row. Jaguar itches for the front lines. You're fine as is. Alright, we return. But this is very tempting. The meat chopper dump. Some orc berserkers. How many is some? Might start looking a little dangerous. It's a 3% chance on cool stuff. We have to take it. Do we really? Some should be 4 to 6. Oh, so it's just going to be that same fight, but with more dangerous foes mixed in. Alright, let's see. 3 to 5 or 4 to 6. Well, it's 11 total. Still think the best thing is to just let them come, but the orc berserkers can charge, and I have come to understand that they cannot be stunned. Not with the one-handed bonking weapons, at least. Those big axes certainly look that bit scarier. Yeah, they're probably going to be here and then charge right into us, which isn't a big problem. We'll keep our morale thanks to Sigmar, and then we'll just hack them down as they come in. I'm not terribly scared of it. Sarcophagus might even get a good reaping opportunity with that. But while we are at this, might as well take our free shots. Our free shots. They're more free if they hit, you know. Don't know if anything's going to come from the top. We can always just move down and envelop them. Ah, well, now they are coming topside. I think this is where these kind of fights, it might be better to have quick hands and javelins on the front so they can just get some free javelin throws and then switch back to their melee weapon. But I don't have that. And I'm pretty sure they disable shield wall when they charge in, so it's probably not even worth shield walling currently. Spear walling as well, I'm under the impression it just removes it. Okay, I just wanted that for Cleopatra and it didn't work. Yeah, those are big axes. I don't think I'll be able to move twice and swing them, but they do make for very important targets, probably. They don't seem to have throwing weapons equipped. The reaping opportunities are already kind of there. Surge, get moving. Oh, wow. Can't be affording misses like this in a fight like this now. Ooh, come on. That guy's scary. Don't let him be doing that to us. Oh, boy. Good stun on Lieutenant Surge there. Oh, crivens. Tell you what, Martin Lackey should move in. We clearly need the extra surround points on you. This Gobbo Young can be stunned, and will be stunned. Yeah, don't like that big axe right here. Please remove it. Cleopatra. I'm a little worried about Orc Berserker moving here and just swinging down my front line. But if we don't start dealing damage, we're not going to get anywhere of value anyway. Maybe you could just move on in here and shield wall up. That stops them coming in and doing nasty things to me. And this guy's bonked, he's not going to do anything about it. Go, go, Cleo. I want you to move down and do your reaping. Unfortunately, you go before Sigmar, so I think Sigmar's going to poke and move back. And then you're going to move down and cleave 1, 2, 3. And that means if Atlwin's going to be doing anything, it needs to be... Probably not on you, because if I just kill you, that lessens the reaping power. Take that shot instead. Right, so you don't do anything yet. Sigmar pokes and moves. Eats, shoots, and leaves. Get that bleed going. This Orc Berserker's got to go. Gotta go a bit better than that, though. So one little poke, and back you go. That's good. Gotta bring that morale down on my foes. Messiah. Flawn, please. Martin Lackey. Yeah, this orc presents a big problem to me. Barbarian, keep on moving in. Keep this guy tight on there so all he can even think to do is Cleopatra, whilst this Orc Berserker can do nothing. Although if I cleave, he's going to move in anyway, but perhaps he will be a little shattered by what we do with the cleave. One can certainly hope. Alright, come down here, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, cut his leg muscles, but that Orc Berserker is still a problem. So how about we make him not a problem? That is why I like Berserk. That's one of the many reasons I like Berserk. Hi, Cleo. Good job having that shield up. That was a metal shield as well, it just evaporated. And that's a very dead Cleo. Weapons all cast aside. At least we finally got rid of you. I've never been that keen on having you around. Unfortunately, that gave confidence to our very scary Orc Berserker here. But that was always a given, right? You've got to be focused down. You are too big of a problem. Too big of a problem. Especially with TBW staring you right down there. Missing a lot of these sure hits. Damn, keeping Lieutenant Surge out of commission. The Orc Young out of commission as well. What do you think, Barbarian? Do you want to go and also play that little game? I mean, someone should. Just inviting more pain that way, though, aren't you? How about Dark Lord Bane? How do you feel about getting stuck in? Probably not great. But this guy moves in and he cleaves down loads of us otherwise, so maybe Dark Lord Bane wants to get in. Some blood is good to see, might be able to take him down with something like that. Something like, but not necessarily that. Cleave, do your miracle work again. There we go. Now it's starting to look a good bit better. Sigmar can get back in the fray Bentos. I'm glad Cleopatra took that one for the team. I assume there's always risks when fighting big, nasty Orc Berserkers. But what was the answer to that that didn't result in a bro dying? Surely there must have been a way to play. Also, still a decent chance Dark Lord Bane just gets cleaved, but at least that's the only big threat remaining. Yes, the only big threat remaining. Why do I feel like there's another big axe guy out there somewhere? Your turn is done. You were about to go. Let's try and do something about that. Another one bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down. TB Dubs, show why you are the leader. I know you're not happy there, but I kind of need him routing. That's not what he wants to do right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have invited peril. Yeah, those Zerkers do have better resolve than I gave them credit for, huh? If you take that step, could you still move back and then let Sigmar follow up? Yes, you can. Good. Kinda glad you're running away. Kinda sad that you got away. Should Imperative Greg move in? That seems like a bad idea. I have an idea. Okay, thought that might make the Orc Berserker a little less happy to be there. But how do they keep getting away? Toot that horn. Might be enough to make Dark Lord Bane not face too much bad stuff from this incoming, although maybe I should have netted him. It hurts. No, it doesn't hurt. Ah! Where were you hiding? I knew there was another one somewhere. I think he's still pretty threatening, though, isn't he? At least you're less of a threat. Right, this big bastard has got to go. There! Thank goodness. And now we need to deal with you. You do seem like someone I should just net. Where are our net specialists? You're a net specialist, Golden Deer. I want you to switch to it. You're another net specialist, Athelwyn, although you could just take a free shot on this guy and then switch to the net. Seems clever. I mean, the net only costs 40 gold or so. A bro, even the most crippled bro, is cheaper than that to replace. Alright, well done, Dark Lord Bane. You took it for the team. And now you get to bravely run away. He can't move to and swing, can he? That thing's far too heavy. But he might charge in. I think Barbarian wants to be there with his severe lack of health. Or lack of armor, rather. Seems more of a TBW kind of thing. What about this useless arse? Can't seem to race you down in time unless Greg can get in there, but maybe he can. Oh, what? He rallied? Wow. These guys continue to impress me. Go Stonix. Wasn't he severely maimed? Many people have been very severely maimed across this. You're gonna have to be specific. Nobody needs the toot? No, we're all feeling very confident about the situation. Alright, so... I guess I just want to net you and slam you pretty hard. Potentially in that order. Athelwyn will be doing the netting, I think. But you could go here and get the net. I think the net has a range of 3, right? Yeah, you just stay there, please. And you just watch from the backs there, Bane. Bully the guy. Immune to stun. Very sad, but... how do you miss a guy that's just sitting there in a net? Just bully him. The net is of little use to you now. Can you just switch to crossbow? No, you need to reload it. I'd rather you got out of the way for people that can do things. Continues to hurt. Oh boy, come on, Flawn, you're not there to die. Oh, come on, how do we miss this guy? He's sitting there, huge target, in a net. What's wrong with these people? Uh-oh, I have a feeling this is going to go quite badly for me right about now. Maybe net's lower initiative, that would be handy. Certainly looks like it does. It goes in 16 turns, right, 16 turns to kill this sucker. But maybe this guy is also priority because I don't want to lose Flawn. Well, that makes life easier. There's no shot to be taken here. Bring him down. Bring him down. Bring him down. Axe in 3 turns, axe in 1 turn. Come on. Oh, please. TVW, show them why you're the captain. Okay, good thing there's no undead orcs to worry about. I finally got rid of Cleopatra. That is not the sad news it might sound like. She was a bane of a bro. Look at that no damage that she ever dealt. She was just in there to take shots for other significantly better bros. The most powerful thing he took down was a nacho. How's my bro, says Athelwyn. Am I being useful? You're there. You take shots. Some of them you even hit. Someone want to tell me what the percentage chance on famed item was? Revered leather armor. It's not very good, is it? Maybe that's like nimble build armor, but 132? Huh. Well, I'm happy about the 3% roll. Wasn't that on the bingo sheet, though? Get a famed body armor. Yep, check that one off. 3% chance, and we nail it. Because we're just that good. Well, I don't have to take it. I could take everything else and just leave it behind. Just to say, stuff the rest of you. But I do want it. I didn't pay attention to the other things I got. Did I get anything of particular value there? That man-splitter is surely worth a few bob. Also lets me understand how the man-splitter works. Let's grab somebody like Greg. Have Greg equip it. So it's a 6 AP, 20 fatiguing thing, but the orcs have bajillions of fatigue. And there's the round swing. It targets all people around you, so I was in a grave danger being around that netted guy. Although minus 15 chance to hit. I would have hit somebody, and look at that damage. 144 to 192 damage to armor. Up to 6. And yeah, 42 damage to a shield. But hang on, I thought those metal shields had a bit more than 42 to them. Yeah, they have 60. Either it was already damaged or something else happened. I'm not entirely sure what. Attacks both the head and the body. Really? Axe Mastery increases that. Well, I'm not using this thing. I just wanted to see how good it was. I'll stick to my poking. Thank you very much. Golden Deer. I would certainly say that you've earned this famed armor for being my best shot. Yeah. Where did it go? Only 8 fatigue. Gotta get that nimble build going, and that means the hand-me-down goes to Athelwyn. There you go, Athelwyn. Yeah, old fatigued helm. Should I maybe give that to someone? Someone who's a bit fatigue neutral? Someone like Greg? Maybe the Omnissiah Machine God? There we go, very sad for your fatigue, but it means if you take a headshot, it's not really going to do any reasonable damage to you. That gaping hole where Cleopatra once was gets filled by Jaguar. That's why we have backup bros. Generally, the progress or the process that I want to see right now is have the terrible bros eventually fall in combat. Like there, Cleopatra went there. I knew the risks. Very high chance of her dying, and wouldn't you know it, she died. Yeah, there's the shield that got bonked to death. I don't think I want to repair it. Just sell it off. It's not worth repairing. I'll find plenty more of them when I find people or fight people down south. Stone X. Stone X keeps a very low profile, but on the front lines it's hard to complain about their performance. They're my high-performance supercar out there. I never even gave them gifted. Why? All kills are fatalities. Thank you, Morningstar. Good fisherman. What do we want from here, though? I don't know. Oh, right. They have Brawny, not Shield Expert. Then get them Shield Expert. There we go. 41 melee defense suddenly starts looking very nice. I'll get going now. Don't forget to replace the Undead Heater Shield for a better one to the guy in reserve. But I like the Undead Heater Shield. And we don't have replacement Heater Shields. We have Kite Shields. And besides, Crazy Dave of course needs a Decaying Heater Shield. Decayed in mind, decayed in body, decayed in equipment. Yeah, definitely decayed in body. That chest of his is about to pop. Right, anything worth repairing, get repaired. And let's head back for our pay, which was kind of meager, but it was only Orc Young we were killing. The Berserkers we took on we did for fun and profit. And strange meat. Yeah, maces do fatalities, it caves in the head. But here's my question. Let's say I'm using the mace, and I kill my foe, and I have Bloodthirsty. Does it force it to be a headshot? Because a body blow can't kill with a mace. Maybe it means bloodthirsty people should always have cleavers. I do not know. There we go, no more marauding greenskins for you. You care to sell me goods at a decent price now? They do not. I got way too much strange meat and it's all going to spoil at this rate, so... Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff is just spoilt in a day or so. I'll sell a bunch of it. I will buy some replacement grain to make up for what I'm selling. And then... sell price of 18 is decent enough for me. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Leave some broken kite shields. I don't really use regular wooden shields anymore. Wait, is this sell price 20? It's actually really good. Drowning in those shields. But I still like some shields. Split those men. Why do we have a spare Warfork? Oh, because I switched it out. Should have kept it, actually. Might have some other back row bros that I want to give that to. Don't like military picks. I want to take armor, not break armor. I also wanted to keep that club. Huh? Stylish though that is, it has to go. Keep some of this as backup items, largely. We certainly have space in the cart for more things. Dark Lord Bane, why have axes when you can have heavy axes? Yeah, that ranged skill is being gimped by the gash, don't worry about it, it will fix itself. However, True Cult being on the front line will also fix matters. Alright, nothing else seeming worth our time here. Giant Nerd Carter is a rat catcher. That doesn't sound useful. All of those people don't seem very useful. The whole point was to get down here so that I can start doing jobs in this area and raiding in this area. So off we trot. Maybe buy some cheaper tools. Are javelins no longer in favor? They're less in favor due to Undead Crisis. Those javelins don't do so hot against the undead. I'm not sure if they do full damage to the undead's armor or not, though. Not really sure I want to take on 15 of you. I struggle enough with a not 15 load of you. Walking Dead are a terrible curse upon man. Destroy 4 undead locations. I do want to go south. Well, let's go and do some southern fun. I'll take that. Okay, they do want a piece of me. If there's a job to take, let's take it and bolt. I need the tools despite these high costs. Seasonal fair. Selling items for more... Okay, that's why. This would be a good place to sell goods then. Yeah, Christ, look at that 23 I should have sold here. What is this madness? Here, take my cleaver. It's free money. Sell things, sell anything we can part with, it's just free money. Like this food that's going to spoil in a day. Ooh, sell those furs. I guess the furs are also what I picked up on my travels. Regardless, though, I do need those tools. Have you tried Macabellum before? Is it too dynamic? I have never heard of it, so... no. Canadians cosplaying as Scots. Starting to want to look for half-decent, albeit peasant, jobs. Look at Bardo there, a 350 militiaman. Broke and without work, Bardo joined the militia. How are your stats? Stars in the right place. Minimum, well, pretty low-ish roll on this, but on the whole, max roll on your range, you could definitely be a dual bro. But I certainly want you in the front line. Maybe front line starting out with javelins in hand with quick pockets. And look at that! Holy hell, I'm bringing you on. Absolutely bringing it. Wait, did I just press tryout again? Or did I actually buy you? I kind of had like a blink in... Wait, what happened there? What happened there? He disappeared. You dismissed him. Oh man, he was amazing and I pressed dismiss? Oh dang. Well, that was a damn shame. Might never see someone that good again. I think that's a mod thing, actually. It gives you a dismiss button to get rid of bros that you don't like the look of when you're trying them out. Damn, that was a bargain. Oh well, one fewer mouth to feed if nothing else. Honestly, he did him a favor, he'd only die. Everyone in the company's going to die, Andy. Just a question of when. Right, there's an answer to the dead walking the earth. Speed Racer Von Gotha nods. We have reason to believe you won't be alone in seeking it out. A dangerous journey for 3730. It's hard to turn down that kind of contract, but what exactly am I going to be fighting? I have no idea. Could you pay me more than that? I'm willing to accept this offer. It's a lot of good money. Retrieve the artifact from the fortress remnants in the southeast. Exactly to the southeast. I know I'm not great at seeing things. Okay, it's millions of miles away. It's probably part of why they're paying me so much. Undead Unknown Garrison. Alright. Alright, I'm going to cleave you into bits, but I'm going to do that next time. I know that these... this is considerably shorter than the previous 8, 9, 10 hours of Battle Bros we've done, but I actually wasn't planning on streaming today. I was planning on watching somebody else stream in between taking a dip into Balaton. I'm still going to take my dip. I'm going to do it now. I want to have a dip, watch the sunset, have a drink, and genuinely enjoy my Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow with a weekly one-shot, so until I am back with that, it's a cheers from the whole Battle Brother roster, which does absolutely still include Crazy Dave, and a cheerio.